First you draw a circle, then you dot the eyes, and a great big smile, and presto! It's Kirby! That's all you need to do! Now you have to draw him because now you know how. Anyway.
No doodles for Kirby.
Alright, 4%, we're not going to start with that one. Okay, Kirby's Adventure is a game that came out very late in the NES's life cycle. I think it was 93.
I think you're right.
And so graphically, obviously, they knew how to do a lot more with the old NES hardware. And Kirby, I think, is one of the best looking games on the NES.
It's very nice.
How we're going to be doing this is between... What the heck? That was weird. Every level where Doodler and I are going to switch, or every time we die, whichever happens, we're going to switch off. And we're both going to be playing this one, so... Because it's one of his favorites, and he will tell you why right now as I'm playing.
It's very visually interesting.
That's it?
No, about the time this came out was also a lot of Super Nintendo stuff. And the Super Nintendo visually is probably my favorite system because everything looks like a children's storybook, and especially this one is true, even though this was on the NES.
Right.
It kind of has a Super Mario World style to it, or a...
And you love your children's book look.
Yeah. Just kind of my thing. Kind of a...
It's your trade.
I don't want to say cartoony because they're all cartoony, but I guess this is more traditionally cartoony.
I suppose.
As far as young cartoons, like young kids' cartoons.
Like the Kirby cartoon, which was a thing. I didn't need to get that.
No, I didn't know. And it's more of a cute kid type cartoon, like a chibi kind of thing.
Right.
So.
Anyway, here's
there's more interesting things to look at and to draw.
I'm terrible at that. But now we're going to switch to Doodler.
Yay!
Your select button, by the way, is Z, just so you know. So now he is playing and I am not.
Select is Z?
Yeah,
okay,
to like spit out your powers.
Okay,
so
what do we got? We got fly. Ooh, and see, look at those lovely little that look like vectors.
When it's his turn, we're going to be exploring the maps.
Well, here's the thing. Kirby is a fairly simple game, too. Which is kind of what I like. Metroid requires a little bit more skill, which I don't really have.
True.
And Kirby is easier, and so you can go through it, and you can go through the world and explore it, and so all the things you wanted to see, you get to see.
Do you want to go then? Okay.
I'm getting to it, and I'm talking.
All right.
Crane Fever!
Anyway, Crane Fever here, you hold down A, and the thing moves, and you let go of A, and it will pick up the Kirby. The bigger one's harder to get, but gives you 2 up.
I missed it.
And the smaller one gives you 1 up. Like a thing on my... I think I'm getting it.
It's a cold sword.
I think it is, actually. Hold on, I'll be right back.
No, there he goes. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll just play until it gets back. Okay, let's try for that big guy again. Let's see if I can get him right on. The screen is slightly tilted away from me, so... Oh, I might have gotten it. Might be a little off. Let's see, did he get the Kirby? I'd love to respond to you, chat, but I can't see you, so... I knew that was gonna fall out. Okay, any more? Any more? Nay. Oh well. I like the Wild Gunman better anyway.
Baby's toy.
Thanks, Elijah Wood. So let's go to number 2. What do we got? And this one's cool because there's so many cool visual things you can turn into. Like, you get a hammer, you get you get to be a UFO.
Well, we'll see them all within the course of the game. I hope we'll see them all. See most of them at least.
And
no, Kirby and Mario have like opposite design philosophies in the sense that Mario has really hard levels for the most part, or like you need skill to pass them. But the bosses are pretty simple. Like Bowser, all you have to do is touch an axe. And most of the bosses you just have to like jump on 3 times. Kirby's has the opposite approach, where the levels are not hard, but the bosses, they get pretty brutal. This is a mini boss. I don't know.
This is a little hammer guy who looks like a... What does he remind me of? He looks like a character out of Boots. Like his face looks like Ellen.
Yeah, he does a little bit.
Or Lan. What do you want to say?
I call him Eric. You have lost all of your life on this guy.
Yeah.
So clearly,
I'm getting to it.
Doodler's turns are going to be a lot of death and floating around the top of the screen.
What do you know?
Well...
Nothing, see? Look! Pow!
Good job. Now let's see if you can finish the level. Very slowly floating over there. The crash skill kills everyone on...
Let's show seizure-inducing skill.
Was wasted there. But, it kills everybody on the screen, but you can only use it once.
I just used it once.
Yeah. Now,
I'm gonna get firepower!
Thanks for that. Kirby's Adventure was the second Kirby game. The first game, you couldn't actually get any power, so this is the first one where you could actually copy enemies' powers. In later games, they kind of jazzed it up a little bit with, like, a single power can do multiple things. Like, a fire could do breathe fire like that, or a fireball, or other stuff, depending on other factors. Yeah, sorry about the seizure alert.
What are the factors, Teach?
Depends on the game, you're dead.
I did.
Now it's my turn.
I died. I done did dead died.
Right, I got you.
What's the speed? What's the run? Is it B?
You just you tap over twice.
That's what it is.
And with your stick, I don't know if that's going to be difficult to do with your stick. But, yeah, sorry about the seizure alert. That's what I was going to say. Now I don't need the tomato, so I'll leave it there. Because the funny thing about the M tomatoes, which refill your health, is once you get one, it's gone. Like, you can redo the level if you want to. And that tomato will still be there because I didn't get it. But once you get it and you redo the level, the tomato won't be there anymore.
Whatever shall we do?
Not get the tomato. If you suck that guy in, there's some enemies if you suck on them as opposed to killing them with power, wacky things happen. Like the mushroom cap fell off. Since you died on the second level of the game, this is going to take longer than I thought it would.
I just died once. I'm getting back into it.
You gotta get back into the groove, man. All right, go to level 3.
I'm a swordsman. Look at those. Look at those well-designed hills.
Yes,
they're
ovoid. Very square. Actually, they're not. They're oval.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm just gonna float through the whole level like what you do. Actually, no, I'm gonna show some.
Right.
Let's see, jump is that. Just remember the
jump is A. The big giant button. There you go.
I'm getting to it. I want to be the wheel so I can go down this thing.
The wheel doesn't happen for a while. You can slide down it though.
Okay, maybe I should stop spoilering. Sweep that broom.
So, well, like I was saying with the powers, like in later games you get fire and you can do fireball or fire or other stuff. Speaking of fireball, those are the fireball enemies. In this one, yeah, there's just different enemy types. But to make up for it, there's like 30 different kinds of powers. I don't know if there's 30. How many different powers are in Kirby?
Yeah, look it up.
Somebody look that up for us. Just the number, not like a list of them.
Do it! And list them all.
No.
List them all.
No, we're going to do a journey of discovery, like Metroid, where you find things out through discovery.
Fine. Somebody find a list, stay through the whole thing, and then... Oh, the other cool thing is...
See what we missed?
Is... What? No, is being able to...
Yeah.
No, it's breathe out underwater instead of breathing in.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, to see what we missed. And see...
Ah! Also, sometimes, somebody on the other side of the door says, screw you! I'm trying to remember the names of all these. I used to know some of them.
Shy guy who looks like the guy from Oots.
Fireball Man, Sparky Doo.
That boy ain't right.
It's, the Shy Guy is a Waddle Dee.
Oh, that's right.
And the one that shoots the beam is the Waddle Doo. I remember those because Waddle Dee you can play as in Return to Dreamland.
That's right.
Which is... Really
and you can also play him in the new Kirby Planet Robobot.
Are you gonna... Okay, Alex Man has posted a link in chat that I assume is, the one that will help us out. But sometimes somebody says, screw you! when you walk in.
And the cool thing about Kirby's adventure, and he's in Dreamland, of course, is where he is.
This is the museum. It's just got a random thing, like if I wanted a sword. Now I've got a sword.
I think they got a lot of their ideas from Little Nemo in Dreamland. Not the video game, but the original comic, which is also a video game. And a weird movie from the...
Not the video game, but the comic, which is a video game. That's what you just said.
That's what I said, which is also a video game, is what I said.
Okay, I see.
They made a video game based on the original comic from the 20s.
Chat's asking...
Anyway...
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, Chat's asking Waddle Dee, like Yodu Dee from Chrono Trigger. Anyway, this guy has a cool mustache, but I killed him quickly.
No, Dan Rock.
There are too many powers to count for the Kirby games. For example, this freeze power, there's later on also an ice power where you breathe out ice instead of turning into an ice-making block of ice.
Ness.
Chill out, mushroom. Weird face going to fly.
That reminds me of something. What does
It reminds you of, how about, I don't know, Mr. Freeze?
Yeah, what does Schwarzenegger say when he wants you to get off his roof?
Shingles. I don't know.
Shingle all the way. No, I just made that up.
Shingle all the way? That kind of works.
Really, it's get down. But what does he say when he wants you to get off his shed?
Hold on, here's Mennonite. He's throwing a thing at me. And now I am invincible. Tell us what he says.
Get off my shed.
Not funny.
I liked it.
One up.
Get the one up.
I jumped over it.
Stop not getting it.
It's lagging.
Start getting it.
It's lagging like heck. All right, let's go quicker. Oh, I think our invincibility is out. That's okay. It's the end of the level. All right. Looks like Doodler gets the boss. Can he do it?
Can he?
We're all. If you get to the top of this little, the top of this little mini game at the end of the level, you get a one-up. But all right, here's the boss.
Whatever shall I do? What do we got?
Let's see if he can do it.
Oh yeah, it's the tree.
Now you got the freeze power, so you can freeze him by standing next to him.
Oh, I gotta use it right.
Oh wow, you're gonna die in the first tree.
I'm not dying at all.
Just walk next to him and hit B. And
I
then
did. All those things.
Keep hitting B.
I'm doing it.
Keep hitting B.
I'm doing the things usually.
Don't stop hitting B. Just hold it down. Hold it down.
I just did.
Goodness.
I did it.
Okay, good job.
You made that tree sad with your yelling at me.
That tree would be dust if we were playing Undertale. It's a giant tree! How many powers are in... Hold on, Ice Cream Island.
All these old Nintendo games have giant trees in them that talk to you or spit things at you.
I like the little montage at the beginning of levels. Anyway, there are too many powers in Kirby games, so that's why you go like... But how many powers are in Kirby's Adventure in particular?
This specific game.
Not just Kirby games in general. Here's a new one. It is the Parasol.
I like it.
That little pet thing down there will give you 2 life if you get it. I'm going to save it for now because we're full. But the Parasol, you can use it so that coconuts don't kill you. You can also whap the snails.
Whap those snails, whap them good.
Okay, these guys, if you try to suck them in, they turn demonic and try to kill you. And like start following you. So they're pretty creepy.
Oh yeah, that's what's cool about this one, because normally you go up to an enemy and you like suck them in, right? But then those ones, they're like, haha, you think you can do it, the programmers were. Right, they said, haha, you think you can do that. But no, these ones will change the whole dynamic.
That bomb right there has the crash power if you swallow it quick enough, but because it... Well, I'll show you, because here it comes. But if you're near it when it goes off, like, you don't even, it doesn't even have to hit you, just be kind of near it on the screen.
Sometimes when it goes off.
According to Alex Man, 25.
But you weren't too far off.
So, there you go. The tornado power is one of my favorites. I will try not to die. And tornado's interesting because if you hold down the button, he goes up in the air. But if you just tap the button once, then he stays on the ground. So you can, it's a bit of a strategy. And we both suck at the press A puzzles.
No, I've gotten to the 2. And I've only done it 1 time.
Oh, good job. Game theory. Alright, do level 2! Or whatever's up there.
Ooh,
it's the egg game.
Oh, I like the egg game. Press the buttons to make Kirby's mouth open! Try to eat eggs, but not bombs.
Not bombs, short children.
It's for you!
Anyway, here's DDD. I always thought that King DDD in, because the graphics aren't, like, it's not immediately apparent he's quick.
Hey!
It's not immediately apparent that he's a penguin. Because I always thought he was a monkey. Because
yeah,
he has,
does kind of look like
giant
a monkey.
lips. It's still your turn. We have tornado power, but do we have tomato power?
Aye, aye, aye. Ah.
Well, now we don't.
Yeah, we still got it.
Okay. This... Another thing I love about Kirby's Adventure the music is great. Like
Yeah, it is really good.
for NES, I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of the nostalgia for me, but
Probably.
it makes very good use of the chiptune style.
Look at those triangular pyramids.
Those are hills.
Look at those triangular pyramids. And this is cool. They're like, hey, you want to choose what kind of enemy power you want? There's 3 of them right there, and just walk up and get them. I'm going to ignore them though. Listen, I'm telling people, stop.
No, here's your wheel. It's your favorite thing.
I do actually. The UFO is my favorite.
Well, the UFO you can't keep though. That was kind of cool. How did you do that? Like they'll slide. Well, now you've killed the wheel.
Whoops! Well, I can't be the wheel now.
You can actually. There are a couple more later on. But you just let go of the tornado.
I'm trying. I'm doing it.
All right. Because there will be wheels that
I can do it, Dad. And those are sand dunes. So we're both.
There's
wrong.
your wheel. That's the one you want to eat. It's gone. You have to respawn it. He seems pumped, perhaps.
Okay.
If there was just tomato power.
Crad. Crad and Ridley. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
All right, now hit the wheel button.
I'm a wheel.
Go the other way.
I want to show them how the wheel works. Whee!
Go the other way.
I'm showing people how the
Keep going
game
to
works.
the right. It's cool. The game shows you how because you go over all these dunes and it's awesome.
Go over all these doodles.
Anyway, here's more wheel madness.
Mordak.
Anyway, that's the end of the level.
I'm gonna get that power up.
I'm gonna get you, Kirby. I'm gonna get me, Kirby. There's a webcomic called Brawl in the Family.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
That was not well.
Quiet you. What do you know?
It's basically a Nintendo webcomic that's mostly talks about the characters that are in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but its kind of main character is or its main universe, I guess, is the Kirby stuff. Like Kirby and DDD are like the artist's favorite characters, so he does a lot of comics about them. And the first like 100 of them, a lot of them are just Kirby eating weird things and turning into weird things.
Nice.
They're very fun. You should go check it out sometime.
I will, if I remember.
Brawl in the Family is what it is called. But the very first comic is DDD's like, I'm gonna get you, Kirby, and then Kirby eats him. And then Kirby turns into DDD and says, I'm gonna get me, Kirby! And that's the entire strip.
That's the joke.
Anyway, I just got 4 extra lives. While I was telling the anecdote. Ice Cream Island has very little ice cream. I just wanted to throw that bit out. But it does have bomb walls. Now this one's a little tricky, because I don't remember exactly how you're supposed to get this bomb at the top here, because it's kind of a little. There are a lot of little bonus bomb areas. The area lies to us. No ice cream. Like you can try to get it with a sword, maybe if you jump up there. The problem is, if you float up there and then spit out your floaty air, there's not enough. He doesn't swipe the sword quick enough.
We have to get all the secrets like in Metroid.
No, we're not. I think there's just like extra guys or a tomato or something there, so we're not even going to worry about it, because who cares? We're just going to pretend that we're 100%ing this game, and we can 100%, like, there are secrets later on that are like buttons you press and stuff that unlock things on the map. That's not one of them. Those don't start until the 3rd world, which is my 2nd favorite world. Because it's butter building.
Yes, I do enjoy that. Tower of Babel.
That's not true. Is it Babel or Babel? Because I've always said Babel because it's Babe with an L. But
it's either is correct.
But like I'm assuming that's what the word babble comes from, like when somebody's babbling.
No, it is. That's where it
speaking
comes
nonsense. But it's spelled different. That's B-A-B-B-L-E.
I know, but it's a Tower of Babel because of Babylon.
Right.
So you can say either way and it's correct.
Right.
No, it is. That is one that is tomato.
Tomato! Tomato! Anyway, here's Mennonite. Let's fight him. Just kidding. He has minions.
He has Mennonites.
Ah! These minis all take a couple of hits to kill, so it's easier just to suck them in than to try to hit him with your own powers. That guy over there.
Hit him with your own powers.
He's throwing electric forks.
The other guy's throwing electric boogaloos.
Electric boobaloos?
Boogaloos!
Ah! I'm not doing the hottest on this, but that's okay. Forked tongue.
Tomato sauce.
Anyway, that was the Mennonites minion fights,
We never met one we didn't like.
which recurs a couple of times.
And that rhymes. Mennonite minion fight.
Let's pretend this land had ice cream. What kind of ice cream would this island have had in the past?
Sherbert.
No, sherbet is later.
Oh.
I think there's a sherbet Hoover or something. Sherbet Hoover. Sorry, that's a flavor of ice cream from The Simpsons. Anyway, when you pass a level, it gets a little flag next to it. It's your turn. But when you clear out all the level secrets, which the first two worlds.
Ooh, I do like this guy. Don't kill him. Very easy to kill him.
Remember, you can jump with A instead of just floating all the time, and then you don't accidentally kill things.
I like floating.
No, it's fun.
Thanks.
But when you've gotten all the secrets out of the level, the door turns white as well. So if you pass a level and the door hasn't turned white.
Speaking of things visually
Notice.
interesting, I love the background here with the columns.
The columns. That makes me think of Mario 2. Speaking of, earlier you were saying things made you think of Mario 2. That's what these columns make me think of, because especially World 7, there's a lot of columns like this.
Yeah.
You know what game we should do on this stream one of these days?
Mario 2.
Yeah, that would be a fun one.
Well, there goes my thing.
Sorry, your thing is gone.
I couldn't get back to it.
No blue lasers for you.
Blue laser, you're gonna blow up the ocean!
I might. We are on the Ice Cream Island, so we are surrounded by the ocean. If we blew it up, then we'd be on a peninsula. At best. Maybe even some planes.
Donut planes?
No, just regular type.
I like the donut version.
Look, you got the tomato, so now you can tomato. Butterbridge... Okay. Excuse me. I just... You guys want to hear something stupid?
Yes.
We've been playing this the whole time, and I forgot that I had poured myself a drink like 2 hours ago.
Haha! I didn't forget, that's why I had to go to the bathroom earlier.
Until I looked to the left,
Wait.
and I was like,
Here's one of my favorites.
Stone?
Yes. Especially in Smash Brothers.
That's true.
Pong.
That's true, it's where... Yeah, all of them...
Pong.
I like this guy, because he looks like he's mixed.
He looks like he's Mexican.
Well, he's got like the giant mustache. And doesn't he a little bit?
Looks like a beetle.
Don't try to kill me. Off the top rope!
I'm gonna get this guy because he's got some cool things.
Right,
like this.
The mic power, you get 3 uses of it. It's not as strong as the crash, but it hurts all the enemies on the screen. It kills most of the weak
I
ones.
was just going to show them.
That's fine, once you've got enemies on the screen, like these dudes. You can scream at them. What I was going to say before I discovered that I had a,
Drink.
I like how his mics are different, too.
I'll get the laser
Moral
ball.
dilemma. You want to actually get it?
Trying.
There you go. Lasers bounce off the walls like that, so that's cute. Now I forgot what I was saying.
You know what's really cool? Moral dilemmas.
Take a drink. I was saying something about Kirby or something.
Something like that.
There's a hidden door down there if you're not paying attention.
Ooh, it's hidden.
Yes.
Die, 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 die. Lasered.
No, but what's he saying? Now I'm gonna be sad.
Something about sherbet, ice cream.
No, it had to do with Kirby, not ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
You're more singing than screaming.
Ice cream.
I just remembered what that was from. Wow, and I flew right through those cannonballs.
That was pretty impressive. How can there be any sin insincere? Where is the good in goodbye I did the Music Man. That was terrible.
Let's try something new, Dad.
Push A! You don't even get any points.
I did! Hold down A. What are we going to next, Teach?
You're going to remedial class.
I'm from Canada, but they think I'm slow, eh?
What would this land's flavor be? That wasn't what I was talking about, but that's still a question we never quite answered. Because sherbet isn't a flavor!
It is, it tastes like sherbet.
No, sherbet is a type of ice cream that can be in several different flavors.
Name one.
Strawberry.
No, it's orange. You're wrong.
Pineapple. Orange again.
I like the designs on the root on this tree. They're all scraggly.
Well, they're square. It's a square. I knew you would like it with this square roots.
Simple design.
Square
folks.
roots. Get it?
Oh my goodness. 3.1415969
That's pi,
7979999. You lost your wheel, doofus.
My dad confiscated my wheels.
Way to lose your wheel. No breath.
Dude, where's my wheel?
I don't know, how many wheel puns are we gonna make? What is
7.
This? World's worst?
World's worst Kirby playthrough.
I think that's accurate.
Not entirely.
Yeah, there's probably worse. Maybe Josh did one.
I'm sure that whatever I was going to say, I'll eventually remember.
Yeah, let's hope.
Anyway, this particular screen. Oh, I do remember now. I was going to talk about
Look at those Adobe buildings. They're made by Adobe.
Will you not interrupt me when I finally remember the thing I was going to talk about?
Well, I'm talking about the visual interest.
Talking about Switzerland. That door is okay. This is kind of cool. I want you to show something here. So these two fireballs, you can suck one in and turn into a fireball. But if you suck them both in at the same time,
let's find out what happens.
Well, I have to make sure they're near enough each other I can do that. Anyway, I was going to talk about why do they keep? I got.
There they are. They're there. Oh.
Yeah, they were. You're right. I could have done it then. Come on.
Grapefruit.
Where'd the other one go? Okay, maybe this isn't going to be worth it, but I'm going to try it one more time.
It disappeared on you.
It jumped. Okay, I need to not jump. It's so difficult.
Go jump.
Okay, that one's going up. That one's going up. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to get the fireball. Because if you do two enemies that both have powers in it, then what happens is a mix happens.
Yeah, you get to select.
And you get it. You don't get to select. It's kind of a roulette. But
well, that's what I meant.
But there are certain enemies that the same types of enemies.
Ooh, these guys are cool.
High jump teeth.
Yeah, yeah, it does look like a tooth. You get to be Superman.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And there's all those crash guys.
They're dead.
I'm tomato. Go banana.
If you hit that guy instead of sucking him in, it destroys the tomato instead of the guy. So then you don't get the tomato. So that's why I didn't do that.
Well, you gotta be careful. Go blimey.
Alright. Okay. Butter Bridge. Somebody's saying.
Hey, that was our argument for Mario World.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going.
What was the Game Boy Advance, remake? Nightmare in Dreamland, I think's what it was called.
So, let's see.
Which is basically Kirby's Adventure, but for the Game Boy Advance.
This is the boss battle, the Coliseum.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's all these things.
I know, I already did the museum. Remember, that's where he got the laser.
I don't remember.
Go in there.
I'll get it anyway.
You remember now? Do you remember what happened 5 minutes ago?
I've been doodling and thinking.
I know.
I've been contemplating my life choices.
I just forget my topics of conversation, but I know the game.
Listen, you were finishing your thing, but then I interrupted you.
Anyway, the arena counts as a level, by the way. Because you actually have to fight
That's
it.
fine. Die! Crust Bear. It's Winter Dog.
But he's not a dog, he's like the Walrus. He looks like a walrus to me, he always has.
He does kind of look like
You want to get the freeze power?
I'm getting to it.
Winter Dog.
This is like the Coliseum from Final Fantasy.
Anyway, here is the
Final Fantasy 3/6, I should say.
Alright, here's the boss. This is the skateboarding cool 7-Up spot, I think.
Picasso.
Yeah, that's what.
This is Go from Chrono Cross.
He later gets replaced with a girl, I forget her name, Adrian? Alex Man? That's not right.
It's Alex Man. That's what it is.
That's what the girl... No, it's some Adeline, or Adelaide, or something.
Madeline.
Adelaide!
What on earth are you
You promised me
referencing?
this, you promised me that, you promised me everything under the sun, and something, and something.
There's gotta be a play of some kind.
It's, Guys and Dolls. Sue me, I beat the screwed... It didn't rhyme.
What on earth are you saying? What's wrong with you?
Trying to make a reference to the fact that I beat the level.
Oh, I know what you were trying to do.
Look, it's fan favorite butter building!
Yeah.
Butter building, everyone!
Butter
Woo!
building!
Everybody cheer for
We're all
butter
gonna
building!
die.
Do the butter building dance! Butter.
Stop saying butt.
Butter.
Like, look at that. Look at how cool with the simple designs like that. Just using circles. It's essentially just circles over and over.
True.
To make that background.
It's cute.
Ooh, and look at the butter on this building.
Building, butter building.
That's
Butter,
the song
butter
I'm singing
building.
now. It's a song that's real. Song,
It's not made up. It's not made up. It's called butter building. It's not made up.
I actually did want those rocks.
Well, it's a little late now.
Oh well.
Now you're normal.
Now I'm normal man who dresses like that. Oh, now I gotta beat this guy legit. Like
Yeah.
eating things.
Eating music. Oh, it's the butter building song. That's what he's throwing at you. Butter.
He's throwing MP3s at me.
Butter building must be cold to keep all the ice. I mean, must be cold to keep the. Let me start over. Butter building is cold because to keep the butter from melting. There it is. It's
now-
there. It's in the corner. Look over there.
Still can't see it.
I know you can't see.
Giant shoulders in the way.
Well, this is the first level that's got a secret in it too.
Uh-oh. Have I missed it?
No, you're still good. But you've got to explore.
Grand finale!
See, there's the button you got to hit, but you can't get it from here.
It's like a Super Mario Brothers punch block.
You've already passed it.
No, I'm just looking.
Okay.
Aren't
Ta-da.
I allowed to loop?
No.
Oh, but I can get it because I hold down.
You can also. That's one way to do it. You can also suck in that block. That's another way to do that.
That's a good idea.
And the button.
What's gonna happen? That's gonna happen.
whenever
This
you-
just happened. All of it happened.
Whenever you find a button in a level, it will unlock something on the map screen, like the arena or one of the egg games or the arcades. We haven't gotten the bullet game yet. Stop hitting it so quick.
I'm practicing different things. Don't tell me what to do on my
No,
turn.
you hit it
Where
when
are you,
it's
my
at the-
nephew?
You hit it when it's the bottom.
I
and
know
then
where to hit it. I just hit it at the wrong time.
Gosh. Well, then don't justify with, I'm trying different things. Be like, oops, I screwed up. Sheesh.
Get off my back.
Vengeance. I'll argue about this for 30 hours. Anyway.
I'm just gonna go back to doodling.
You doodle it.
It's what I do best.
Core blimey. Tomato. Chat, question. What has been your Kirby experience other than Smash Brothers? This is one thing that's really cool. Like, you're running and it's like you're running around the building.
Oh yes! This is probably my favorite screen in the entire game.
Well, it recurs a couple times too. But it is... And one thing that's kind of sad is when they did the remake, the Nightmare and Dreamlight for the Game Boy Advance, they didn't put those screens in. I guess they couldn't figure out how to make it look okay with the Game Boy Advance. Which is weird because you think, you know, it's a later system. You think they could do it easier. But I guess whatever gimmick they did to make that look like it was really rotating, they couldn't convincingly portray on the Advance.
It's just frames. Animation. What I thought was cool, just with simple stuff, they made it look 3D.
Right. So,
Which is another thing they do with some... Later on in the game, they have
real-
some of the northern lights.
sorry, real quick. That door over there will lead you to a mini-boss fight with a wheel, which you're supposed to use in this room, but there's also normal wheel up here,
But I like
so
the
it's not
mini-boss.
worth fighting a mini-boss. Anyway, sorry, you were saying about art stuff. There's
I think that was it.
Okay, 'cause there's a wheel right here. Now I don't have to fight the mini-boss to get through the rest of the stuff. And it's easier, in my opinion. Okay, here's the ice power guys.
Oh yeah, these guys.
There's two of them. I did have more I was going to say, and I forgot. Alex has only played Kirby in Smash Brothers.
Gasp.
I've played this Kirby game probably more than all other Kirby games combined.
Me too.
Ow! It's the backdrop dude. It's the
Yeah.
it's the wrestle bug.
He's the beetle.
Yeah.
That's why I was confusing him with the other one.
Dang it!
Yeah, but you get a really cool power if you can
It's
actually
true.
kill him.
There we go.
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
I got him! It's the backdrop power, and look at Kirby, he's like, yo. Backdrop power is awesome. Doodler will be showing it off in a second.
Huzzaz!
Ah, close. Well, in that case, here's your Kirby Crash Course for all of you chatters who have never played a Kirby game.
Whoops.
Why did we go in here? Why did you do this?
I don't know the things that happen.
Well, don't lose your backdrop. Now we won't be able to show it off. I guess you can backdrop one of these wheels into the other wheel.
I'm trying. Kabam.
Alright, Carl. Yeah, you kind of suck him in and then throw him, which is kind of what he does in Smash Brothers when you grab somebody. So a lot of Kirby's Smash Brothers
Well,
moves
now you know what the backdrop looks like.
came from this game.
Yeah, this is probably the most recognized Kirby game, I would say.
Probably. I don't know. At least with us it is. With people younger, I think it'd be more like a lot of people really
Kirby's
loved
Epic Yarn.
Well, a lot of people really liked Superstar on the SNES. Like I think that one was fairly popular as well. Although I've only played it like twice. Spelled Backwards had the original on Gameboy.
What? Those words no sense make.
The original Kirby on Game Boy is the one that he had.
It was spelled backwards?
No, that's his username.
Oh! That's why I was so confused. He's sniffing some cocaine over to the side there. Look at me on the wheel! Whee! Oh, ah!
I saw that coming a mile away.
I figured that might happen too. But it was fun.
That's true. Let's see if I can do Oh, I don't have the wheel. Oh, I was going to do it too.
Haha! Bad form.
But oops, I didn't mean to eat that guy. Bronto Bert. That's what those guys are called.
Bronto Bert? The
flying dudes. Not the high jump ones, but like the normal ones that are around.
Right. Bronto Bert.
Anyway, ooh,
Now I know.
secret. One up. Second death of the Doodler. Oh, are we doing stats here? I'm not going to do stats on it like Mario World or anything. But you guys keep track of deaths if you wish.
I'm sure he'll end up telling me.
Me or chat?
You.
Well, I'll tell you because chat's keeping track.
Oh, I see.
It's or Alex is keeping track of it. One of these has. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I thought one of these had a button in it, but maybe not. We still can't get to the first one. All right, you're back up.
First one what? Oh, the first thing.
The first thing on the jump level.
Look at this bottle building. Oh, it's so tall and handsome.
I don't know if it's handsome per se.
I think it's handsome.
You want the high jump?
High jump. Oh.
You don't want the ice?
Nope, I want the high jump.
All right.
Whoop. Kapow!
We got the high jump in Metroid earlier today.
This is like the same game as Metroid.
It's pretty much the exact
but more
same
visually
game.
interesting.
Yeah, but there's not as much exploration. It's all very linear.
Not much of a challenge.
This game came out only 1 year before Super Metroid, by the way.
Nice. That building is made of butter. If I was to call it anything.
No, we've made that reference.
Yeah,
but
no, you
now
beat
you
it.
must fight Mennonite, or his minions again.
Oh yeah. Aha! I got him.
I'm a minion. I shall ask
I'm an
you a
internet
question.
meme.
I'm very popular there.
These are like Zelda enemies,
Yeah, they're cool.
like Dark Nuts and Skeletor. Dude.
Tron.
No, what's the Stalfos? That's the one I was trying to think of.
No, Skeletor.
Skeletor is not the Legend of Zelda enemy.
I think he might be.
You just ate a mace.
I'm a mace-ean.
Oh, if you eat mace, isn't that like pepper spray? And you're like, oh, one squirt and you're south of the border.
Thanks, Homer. Umbrella.
Grow up?
I said umbrella! Grow up!
Grow up! Goodbye, what up? Yeah. Stop floating, then you can go
I'm
get
trying
the
to
one up.
stop. Just stopping to do the stop.
There you go. Now don't hit up.
I bet you they... Oh.
Don't hit up.
I had to. I was about to hit a spiky.
It's a Gordo.
Oh. It's from Link's Awakening.
Oh, this is what... Link's Awakening came out the same year, I believe, as this game. So... that give you an idea of the graphical era?
Your words no sense make.
No, I believe that made sense. I leave the hat one for you, because I don't like that one, but you love it.
Hat?
Yeah, on the map.
Okay. Oh, right.
Alright, here's the mix. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, guys.
It's going to be something cool.
Sleep! That's the worst power of all!
You're Jigglypuff.
So Sleep, he just sleeps for a minute, and then wakes up and his power's gone.
That's lame.
But this thing? Invincibility! Now I'm hyper!
Ah!
Had too much Kool-Aid. Woo!
School-Aid?
Gooba! Gooba!
Thanks, Garrett.
So much fructose corn syrup. Oh, it's gone.
High fructose corn syrup.
No, it's medium fructose.
Low fructose.
At best. You know, this game also makes me think of a little bit is, DuckTales. The
Yeah,
game.
it's kind of similar. DuckTales was another game I enjoyed. Great deal. That would be a fun one to do sometime.
Duckworth. I do have the remastered one, but not on the computer. I've got it on the Wii U, which I cannot hook up to this computer
Get the
until I get a
hammer!
camera card.
This is one of my favorites because I like big hammers.
Hammer is probably one of the strongest items of the game because it can break things that other things can't, except for the stone. Like that's only a hammer can break those. So.
Even a stone can't get that?
I think a stone can get those too,
I
but
think
those are the
you're
only
probably
two
right.
that can.
Is he gonna get it? Will he? Will he? Oh,
Close.
so close.
There are a lot of secrets, especially later, that you need the hammer to get, or the stone or something.
Okay, let's see if we can do Wild Gunman.
All right. So it's the quick draw. Just hit A as soon as it says to hit A. I'm gonna move my head so you can see. There's a snake in my boot. Somebody poison the water hole. Reach for the sky.
I knew that was coming next.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
He always gets me.
Yeah, I
don't think I've ever gotten past DDD.
I think I have once, and it was abusing the save states. I usually don't even get past the monkey. Like, you did better than I usually do. It's still your turn. That doesn't count as a level.
Yeah.
But it does count as...
A Louisville.
It does count as a dusty Clint Eastwood script.
What?
Oh.
Oh, Wild Gunman?
This crusty stuff. Ah! Excuse me. This,
Ah!
See, he hurts you even when,
Try.
You gotta jump with A.
I was trying.
You
I forget because you're.
I know you forget.
The
That's
default.
That's what I'm saying. You always press up, and so you. It's kind of a strategy thing. Like, when do I float and when do I jump?
Remember me, not the strategy guy.
I know. I'm saying just for the benefit of our studio audience. You want to in Kirby, you want to try to jump as much as possible because not only is it faster.
The frog doesn't give you anything, but my kids love the frog because they like the weird of the frog.
But you get a little more control over stuff. And, I mean, obviously you can't go as high because you're not floating, but it's just,
This has a double turning radius.
It's more versatile. It's true, it looks cool. I really do love the... That's why Butter Building is my second favorite world, because those segments are really fun. Anyway, don't miss the thing on the right. Were you going to miss it, or were you just floating?
I saw it, I was just getting past the ice, dude.
Gotcha. Fireball!
Burning hands!
Okay, this one, let's see if you can do it. Stay up near the top. When you... Yeah, that one's a little tricky, because you, like, get screwed over by it, and then you have to do the whole level over again.
It's like Caterpillar.
It's like Caterpillar.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's not.
What's gonna happen? Ooh, eggs! Egg po.
Egg po?
Egg po is that 2 more eggs thing.
Oh.
Ah!
Extra sauce. Alright, we've got stone. It's Doodler's favorite thing.
One of my favorites.
One of his favorites.
Crad. Crad.
Oh, Doodler. Now, oh, this one's...
Oh yeah, it's all dark. Look at those neon lights. They're much brighter there. We can forget all our troubles and forget all our cares.
And go downtown.
Things'll be great when you're you.
I was going to say... Oh, there's the light, dude.
Die.
If you use him, then you can see what the room actually looks like.
I want to cut her. Ah, cut her. I don't even know her.
Which
How do you use? Oh, you actually.
You have to eat the light.
Him.
Well, I guess we'll never be seeing what this room looks like.
It looks cool. It's all neon.
No, I mean like with it lit up.
Well, it's too late.
Later on, later on, there's a room like that you need to get the light in order to figure out where the secret door is. But in that room, it's not too bad. Lag. So guys, the stream we're doing tonight, this was more just kind of to test our new setup. And to make me angry at the Doodler for...
Listen! I don't have to get it.
I know, just as long as we're not losing all of our lives, which I think we're fine at the moment. Let me eat some eggs, and we'll see what happens here. Yum, yum,
2 more
yum,
eggs.
yum, yum.
2 more eggs. Did you eat the first bomb that came?
I think so.
Now I should be mad at you.
Be mad at me. Do it.
Nah. I'm bigger than that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a giant fat man.
All right, so this is the final boss of Butter Building, which I need to have something for. I don't want to just go in there blind.
Like a plebeian.
So we'll see if high jump works on this guy.
What is he? Whatever could he be?
The boss? It's the moon and the sun.
Oh, right.
Because we're at the top of the Butter Building.
What's the star one? The star door.
The star door? That is a warp.
Oh, that's right. That's a warp to a...
Screw it. I'm just going to...
You were doing okay.
I'm just going to shoot stars. It'll be easier than trying to high jump next to him.
I like that you fight an evil sun and moon next to those Super Mario World green hills. So.
Well, yeah. There's no better place for an angry sun than Super Mario Bros. 3 graphics.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Nintendo has a thing with fighting the sun. Maybe they're angry at Japan?
Japan? What, they hate themselves?
Yeah.
Or it's just like Nintendo has an issue with its own government. I don't understand what we're trying to imply.
I think that was more it, that it's a social protest thing. He's going to get you!
Alright, we got the moon, and now we're on the moon! I mean, now he's like made of cheese. As the moon is wont to do. Got him! And when the moon and sun blow up...
This reminds me of a story I wrote back in college.
Now it is twilight. Not the book series.
Now it's breaking dawn.
So this is the Grape Garden.
Tell us more.
Where Kirby loses his balloons. Anyway, I'm going to take a drink.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Sorry, I was right in the middle of a race. Okay.
You're right in the middle
Right.
of racing?
I'm right in the middle of racing, dead set on going to Itchy and Scratchy Land.
Anyway, now what I was going to say before I did the level was... our new setup here, we've got... The Doodler has his own, like, drawing table.
I'm moving up in the world, folks. Next, he'll let me out of my cage.
And I'm using some new-ish...
It's Sparks.
Recording, no it's not you.
That's a shout out to my nephews.
I'm using OBS Studio now instead of OBS Classic, which I've been using for this whole time, even though Studio's been out for like 2 years. Just because...
Ooh, I haven't been spiny yet. Let me try and get spiny. Let me try and get spiny.
Jump.
I don't think I've been... I tried to jump, but I'm not a good jamper.
No, or jumper.
I'm not a high jumper.
Alright, here's your favorite
here it is!
bit.
So, second favorite thing, besides butter building. Go away.
UFO! UFO's cool because you can move in 4 directions. And the longer... If you tap it, it does the beam. If you hold it down for a bit, it does the laser. Hold down for longer, it does the star. If you hold down for a really long time, it does the superstar. Which is that. Which goes like... It goes until it hits a wall, like through enemies. It's the most powerful.
Crad!
Well, the thing with the UFO enemies, though, they don't respawn. So you're pretty much SOL at the moment.
But at least for a moment, it was mine.
Yep.
I really like this background. I like this whole level design.
This background is from my favorite world in the game, which is the last one. Here's your
This is the one I was
Aurora
talking
Borealis.
about. Yeah.
So supposedly the ball is the most powerful, one of the most powerful powers, but it's not easy to figure out how to use it.
Third death for the Doodler. I'll save you the trouble.
And the other thing was that we can see chat now, which yeah, I can't figure out how to use the ball correctly, so I'm not even going to try.
Should have been the UFO. But anyway, like how they did the 3D design on those, or the faux 3D design on those Northern Lights, or Southern Lights if you're from Australia,
Right.
is really cool. It's kind of like the butter building, but even simpler.
Grad! Okay.
And a little rippy.
As you can see here, one of those blocks has had an extra block there, which means there's a door hidden behind it. Fast Eagle wants to know, why do you bookmark the running jokes in the YouTube comments?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Just so I can remember when I go back to a video and be like, oh, this funny thing happened.
Oh, in 1920 I said, you suck. Or something more coherent than that, perhaps.
That, and I want for the player to be like, hey, this is funny, go look at it. And so that when he notices it, he'll go to it.
Right. That's a
So
big
I
if.
thought people would want to see him. And I want to see him. Because I go, my favorite videos on of the player and the Doodler, I go back and watch it a lot of times.
So what are the odds that by the end of the game we might be able to get that one up?
We'll see. I've done it before. It's just, ooh, I love this purple castle. Ooh, let's get crane
It's
machine.
pretty square.
Yeah, and it's got some triangular things. Crane fever. Crane fever. See if we can do it.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know.
This-
Actually, I think I got
This
it.
musical theme recurs.
I got it.
You got it. In the game. It's like one of the level themes, but I forget which level it is.
I thought it was the very first level.
It's
Early
not
on.
the first level. Because the first level is...
I got a second one!
First level is... Oh, I guess the beginning part of the crane game is the first level.
See? I'm not a liability.
We've only died through... Here's the thing, though. I mean...
See, look at this cute little castle.
No.
Here's the thing about dying. You were saying. Oh yeah, I forgot that.
A thing about Kirby is that it's, like I was saying, it's not a hard game. Some of the bosses are a little hard.
It's fun.
But like you're saying, it is visually a very interesting game. Like it's not just like the designs are good, but the graphics themselves, like the
They're
way
crisp and clean.
it's crisp and clean. It's I'm trying to think of the word. There's a specific word I'm trying to. Like it thematically works as well, but it's not like the ice level and the fire level. It's like kind of its own thing.
Yeah, it's like this is grape, whatever.
Grape Gardens.
But not everything's just a giant fruit thing to be gimmicky. Like it's cool.
There's a lot of like castles and stuff, and there are some levels that are immediately recognizable as
Wait,
like.
isn't there something else down there?
Down there? I
No,
don't
no.
think so. But there's something I think in there. It is. Okay, what was I saying?
Thematically, it's cool. It's its own thing.
Yeah, like
It's not just hot land and
hot land,
and cold land.
waterfall, and
Home and new home.
snowed in. Anyway, yeah, we made the joke already.
Oh, I wanted that spiky.
I wasn't expecting we came up with the idea to play Kirby like last night when originally we were going to have a guest star, which we won't say who it is yet because we're hoping to get them eventually. It's not anyone.
Obama.
It's not anyone famous. It's just another person that we know. But we were originally going to have them here, and we had this whole big thing planned out for them, and it was going to be a blitz with a bunch of different games. So old Doodler had picked out, and we had a lot to talk about them and stuff. But
That'll happen later. Next month.
it will happen eventually. So that's why we're kind of doing like Metroid and Kirby, because we didn't want to just like do another Chrono Cross or something. We wanted to do
something stupid.
We wanted to do something unique. And so, and we talked about Kirby before. We're like, should we do it as a warm-up? No, it's too long for a warm-up. Should we do it as a full game? No, it's too
We were
short
thinking
for
about a
full
drinking game for it.
We're thinking about maybe doing it as like a drinking game, which I guess we could have done, but we're not. So that's why we're kind of low key, and I wasn't quite ready for like Kirby Facts or anything, and I'm not doing too hot against these two Order of the Stick.
Here's Kirby Facts. For the Japanese
Yes.
marketing for the game and even on the packaging, Kirby looks cute and like he is.
Kill him.
He looks cute and pleasant, like smiling and everything, because Japanese like their mascot characters over there and are used to like really cute ones, and they don't see him as just kiddish. But for the American ones, they're like, oh, I don't know if this will do well, so they packaged it with Kirby with angry eyes and angry brows.
It's true. If you go, there's websites. It's your turn. There's websites online where you can look up like the American box art versus the Japanese box art, and the American box art is always he's not just angry, but like everyone on the box is also angry.
Right.
Hold on. I like it. Good form. That deserves a chili cheese dog.
Oh, I did 3 of those with my eyes closed. That's why I
Sad
missed the
trauma.
last one. I was trying to listen for the tone,
Gotcha.
but I think that last one I need to look at. Oh well.
I let
I've
you do
uploaded.
all those just because I suck at. I really do suck at that one.
Ooh, and this is one of my favorites in the whole game. I love
The Zeppelin
the
level?
Zeppelins. I just like the Zeppelins a lot. Oh, this is Crash. I still got Crash. But
Yeah. I don't know if Crash will light this fuse. This introduces us to a new David Bowie. I did! Get in the cannon! Jump! There we go.
I'll get to it. I got that first time. Usually it takes me forever to get that stupid cannon.
Really, you just jump onto it. Oh,
Well,
I guess
it's
with
me.
you're floating, since you don't know how to not press up.
Don't know how to not do that.
Yeah. See, if you'd stop getting frustrated when I said do this and said just do it.
I was only frustrated because you were telling me how to press A when you weren't getting it either.
No, I was pressing A a lot. Wait, what are we arguing about?
I don't know. Anyway, I love the Zeppelin. It reminds me, first of all, of Mario 3.
True.
Because you fight the airship. And I just love airships. The Japanese have kind of like cornered the market on airships.
There's the secret door down there.
And they're really cool. This one is a secret?
Yeah.
Okay, go into it. Get into it.
If you can get there without getting mushroomed.
About to get cannonballed.
Now this, you'd need to get a hammer to actually get that tomato.
That's right.
So,
well,
really it was pointless going the door, but at least
you
now
told
we know.
Me to.
I didn't remember what was in there. There's a couple of secrets too. Like, I think if you go all the way to the end, there's another secret.
Yeah, there is one.
Because there's like a door that's like, oh, I'll go in that one, but don't go in it, because then you'll go on with the level, and you'll miss the wonders that are in this door.
Ah!
Whoa! See, now you're wanting to press up.
Oh, is this one I want to float?
Yep.
Yay, button. Blom. Now I'll unlock all the blocks so that I won't float down the
museum
pits.
thing. Who cares?
Now getting back takes a little while. Snort. Not as long as I thought, though.
Anyway.
Ha ha ha, that was an accident.
That just starts you off, doesn't it? Alright. Jump. Okay, we're good. So you can go in that one, and then the door disappears, and you're like, oh, well, I guess that's the end of that level. And you don't get to explore anymore. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm pretty bad at this game.
Yeah.
See, we don't have the Murphys watching us tonight, because I guess none of them care about Kirby.
We've talked so much about Undertale.
That's true, you'd think they'd be here to appreciate our Undertale stuff.
Yeah.
But instead...
They're all mad at me for yelling at them. Always arguing with your family.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, get it this time! Press 8!
I think I did too late again. Oh, so close though!
See? With my guidance.
Alright, so chat, place your bets. Not only will we ever get that,
but who will get it first?
Who will get it first, number one. Place your bets. And, sorry.
I'm gonna appreciate these Zeppelins for a second.
They're nice.
Ooh, they're nice.
And number two,
what do we got in here?
The museum. It has got sleep and ball.
Yoink.
That's kind of what I figured.
Ooh.
Number
if I'm the laser, I'll just kill this dude.
What world are we going to be on once we finally... Ooh, it's the backdrop guy. We can finally...
No, we saw it. We used it on the tires.
Yeah. I mean, we can finally use it in a level, is what I was going to say. Oh,
No,
that was...
I have it now.
Gotta...
Ah, he backdropped me. That guy
now you
jumped
can
on me.
use him as a high school play.
You're a horrible person. Oh!
This is going to take a while.
Quiet you, what do you know?
I was going to say, the other thing is, place your bets on what world we're going to be in. I guess they call them levels.
I got backdrop.
Like, this is level...
Okay, you can take him.
Level 4 of level 4. Oh, right.
See, I got you back. Ha drop!
Chunk. And depending on what direction you hit, when you throw him, you can throw him in the floor, like, literally backdrop him. You can also, punch him into the ground.
Punch him!
You can just throw him forward, or my favorite, hold on.
The Rear Admiral!
No, you can like suplex him on top of you. This music always made me think of weird things. Okay, I don't know.
Wait, you gotta finish that.
I don't know if these guys, if you suck them in, they might just get angry.
They do get angry.
Ah, now I'm a monster, and then they blow up.
Why did this music make you think weird things?
Well, it's so different from the rest of the music though, because
it's like doop doop doop.
This, yeah, it's like Okay, before I talk more about the music, this part is actually really hard to get the secret, because you've got to be like precise on your turn. So I don't think I'm.
Place your bets. Will you get it or will he not get it?
Get it? Nope, I didn't get it. I was.
You gotta make it all the way across.
Yeah, you gotta make it all the way to the bottom without
Yeah, I don't usually get that one either.
It's and then you get a 1-up. You end up over there. But unfortunately, spark it. Oops. I guess we'll beam it.
We'll get that now, Sparky.
Well, because the rest, it's like kind of slower and it makes me think Halloween because it's like something you'd hear in a goofy kid-friendly haunted house.
Who's afraid of the boop 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 boop? That's how it goes, right?
Anyway, this guy when he grabs you, he also suplexes you. So you think another backdrop guy, but no, this guy is throw.
Nice.
What you do with him is, when you suck in stuff, instead of just being a normal 1-star, which just disappears the first thing it hits, it's the superstar, which goes through stuff.
Nice.
Good jump.
Jump.
No,
Your
stop
problem is
saying jump.
No, it's funny.
No, it's not. It was funny the first 500 times you said it, Carl.
If it's
We got number 1!
Look at that spaceship at the top with the UFO.
Woohoo! So did nobody placed their bets.
I bet on me.
Nobody gets anything.
Everybody's dumb. Everybody's on fire. I'm gonna look at these again. Oh yeah, there's stars and clovers.
Don't go in the level again.
I didn't mean to go in the level. I was just trying to look at them.
Okay. Well, they are very cute.
Because they're so delicious. I like those fishes because they're so delicious. Oh.
Why is Richmond eating goldfish? Run, 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 run!
I'm going.
Jump!
Jump. Jump. Jump.
Slowly.
Well, it's...
No, I'm not going to blame you for this part, because it's one that if you're jumping...
There's one of those winter dogs. I mean, winter things.
It's the snowman of love. The snowman of no return. There's a thing in there. Oh, this one, oh, that's right. Because good luck getting that door down there
It's full of
without the sword power.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Well, you can do it with throw, it's just going to be a little more difficult.
Let's try this.
Can he do it? Place your bets!
Can he?
Pub in Idaho Falls. There we go.
See? Not that hard.
1 up.
Ah!
And then immediately, sadly, it's one of those,
Ah! I didn't hit down.
that was a cacophony of terribleness. But that's
I'll
okay,
just be a
because
rock.
you wanted to... Rock!
A stone for my pillow.
Now Kirby is stoned.
That's the joke.
I think maybe you're taking a long time to go through the levels because you appreciate the art. Whereas I'm just like, I want to pass this game.
Yeah. Probably one of those two.
Watch out, we've got
jumpy jumping lot.
the clown the clown copter.
I'll use one to kill the other. Right.
Because he's got a big nose.
Hey. Aren't you one of those funny guys with the big noses?
My favorite are the guys that throw the forks because the look of their mouths, they're like, eh.
What
They've
are they
got
like?
goofy smiles on. You're about to die.
I'll get it back.
Possible. But I mean, just look at his face. He's like, nah, now you're dead. Nah.
I died. I done did died.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
Don't think I was prepared for that.
Alright, so here's you throw that guy at that guy. The nosy dude gets killed by Forky. Axeman runs into
An axe murderer.
Winter Dog, and we're done.
That's how it's done, folks.
That's how it's done, gents. Anyway,
Seriously, folks.
forks. Run, Hopert! I had the Kirby pinball game for Game Boy.
Tell us more.
I think that the Murphys still have that game, actually. Crap.
For Game Boy?
Yeah. Well, they have it on the Game Boy Color because they don't have an original Game Boy. But they do have a Game Boy Color.
Oh, they've got Game Boy colors.
And that's the game.
Not like plebeians.
Nope. That was too late. It's close though. All right, I guess you're back up.
Place your bets on who it's gonna be next. I'm guessing me. Is there one hidden down here?
I don't think there's anything down there. It's just if you fall.
But look at this cool castle. It's squarish, got rectangular tinges.
Don't forget the circular archies. Sugar, sugar,
You were my dream girl.
Candy girl.
You were my candy girl.
There you go.
Now you're dough.
Now you're dough. That's what they all say.
Dough. I'm getting to it.
Frogulous.
Let's see. Is this the way? No. Let's see. We'll get that container that you use.
I think of all the Kirby games I've played. I'm trying to think of the ones I've done. Epic Yarn, which isn't really even a Kirby game. In fact, it wasn't even designed as a Kirby game. It was designed as a completely different game, and then they put Kirby in it because they thought it wouldn't sell. Which is why the second one is Yoshi, because it's like now its own franchise is the game made of yarn people that are various cute franchises.
Die, die, die. Oh.
But I played that. I played Return to Dreamland, which I really like. I do remember something else I was going to say like 3 hours ago.
Here it comes. What is it?
Kirby games have a tendency to be kind of like Undertale. It's very cutesy and kid-friendly, but there's always some weird, like, horrific thing that happens near the end that's like a terrible, nightmare-inducing death thing. Hey, this one you want to get the light.
I'm getting to it.
Nope, you're gonna kill it.
Nope.
Okay.
See.
Yeah.
Ding.
Congratulations. And then go back, because there's a door.
Look, guys, now we can see what it looks like.
This is what we were missing. These are the wonders of the...
How many wonders can one Kirby level hold?
The sad thing is, see, there was a door hidden there. The sad thing about the light power, those are the only 2 rooms in the entire game where it appears, because those are the only 2 rooms in the game where it's needed. But sometimes you might get a light power as a mix, like when you get the random power that it gives you. Sometimes it gives you light.
Yeah.
And then it's just depressing, because then you make a light appear, but nothing happens.
Lame.
Like, what I think would be cool, and maybe they did this and I just haven't found it, but I don't think they did, is there's some room that looks normal, but then you use the light power in it that you get from a mix, and it reveals, like, some cool thing. Now you've turned the lights on twice.
I'm the guy that does that.
And it
now.
would reveal, like, Kirby was here, 1993, or like...
Kirby Smith, 1993. My mistake. See, you can use it for it.
That's what I didn't say you couldn't.
Yeah, but with this...
Now this one's a little tricky, because if you do it in the wrong order, you don't get the 1-up.
Okay.
So...
Get the 3rd one?
Yep.
We're trolling you!
Pops it up, and then you can get the other one. Maybe there's a secret thing that appears in the room with the light that's like, Yoshio Sakamoto loves,
boys.
Boys. That's not where I was going with that. It's Yoshio Sakamoto coming out of the closet. That's what you get if you use the light spell in the correct Kirby level. Even though I don't think it had anything to do with this game.
No, it's some other programmer put it in there. You didn't like it.
Oh, so just to troll him.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this boss. This is Kracko.
Oh, I see.
You have to use high jump on him, because he will, if you just float up, he will eventually, like, destroy the floor, and then,
This is a tough
yeah,
enemy.
so you've got to high
boss.
jump up here.
He reminds me of those floating chain chomps that shoot fire at you in Mario 3. I know they're not chain chomps, but they're like ball and chain.
They're called fire chomps.
Haha!
They are
See?
called chomps, so.
I'm not crazy.
So now he turns into a little black, oops. I was gonna say a little black rain cloud, but then he hit me with it.
Thanks, Winnie the Pooh.
He is a little, oops, black rain cloud. Oh man, I keep jumping at just the wrong spot. There we go. I've hit him once. This one's gonna take a while. So what does Kirby have against the elements? We've killed the sun and the moon. We've killed a tree. We've killed the cloud, which is like wind.
It's what they have against him. See, they're all nice, but the nightmare came and made them all bad.
Don't spoil it.
Spoil what?
Well, we never talked about the premise of Kirby's Adventure, which is
You asked me why.
No,
so
no,
I'll
no.
give you an answer.
You're fine. I just had to talk about the premise of Kirby's Adventure, which is that King Dedede, the king of the land, who's a penguin, kind of a jerk, he stole the star rod from the Fountain of Dreams. This is my favorite music of a level.
Yogurt yard.
Bum, bum, bum.
I like the design of that yogurt mountain.
It's a trapezoid.
Everything's a shape with you.
Well, you're the artist. It's your turn. Sorry.
Oh, right.
I didn't hit the button.
Sorry, I was doodling.
I forgot what I was saying again. Dang it.
You were talking about the premise. DDD steals.
Oh yeah, Dedede steals the
Star wand.
the star rod from the Fountain of Dreams, and so nobody's dreaming anymore. Everyone just goes to sleep and they wake up and there's no dreams. And it's
Bunch of
depressing.
idiots.
So Kirby is basically
I'm gonna lose
going to find Dedede and put that star rod back where it came from. Or so help me. There's a door down there, but you've got to go at it from the left. It's a
I'm gonna
little
go
tricky.
back.
Yeah. You gotta go down below where that cannon
Blimey.
is without problems.
Crap.
You're good. You got your crash.
Won't
I don't
kill
think-
cannons, will it?
I don't know. I don't think so. Nope. You're just gonna have to tank it. And don't go up too high.
Trying.
It's a bit of a tricky. It's a bit of a tricky one.
Ah! Stop. 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 Go. Stop. Go. Stop. Go. Stop.
And you've
Maybe I should use the D-pad.
I'd have to redo your controls because it's not set up to use the D-pad. If you want me to, let me know and I
I'm
can switch it. Stone! I think you can just use it here. Like, just jump off and use your stone.
No, I know, but it's kind of nice. Look at it. You're just hiding up here. It's kind of cool.
We're going to finish this game tonight.
I just like playing it. Look, it's... You enjoy the exploration of some games. I enjoy the exploration of other games.
Well, that's fine.
That was a secret!
I was going to say, you may want to turn that off, but you died too quick. Alright, now I'm just going to have to do it not stone.
Ah, face first.
I know there was a pet pill over here somewhere.
Yeah, there's a doorway on the left.
Ah, crap.
Did you want that sword?
No. I want to go to the secret.
Oh, I thought the secret was up.
Nope. The secret is right here. Ta-da!
Some of this game kind of reminds me of Mega Man 2, just the designs.
Mega Man 2 or Mega Man
Mega
as
Man
well?
also. Mega Man also! Starring Proto Man.
In his Broadway debut, his opening song goes like this.
Ooh, pretty good. Pretty good. I like it.
I know. It's not quite the right key, but I couldn't get that high. Anyway, here's a ton of penguins. They're jerks.
I hate them. See, here's that trapezoidal hill that we were talking about.
That was too early.
You gotta get
Actually,
it?
no, it wasn't.
You got it! You're the man now, dog.
Rough.
Rough. McGruff.
Run out of drinky doo.
He's run out of drinky doo, folks.
This is what happens when we have a stream that we weren't quite ready for. And we're just like, I don't know what's going on. We're playing Kirby, I guess. Whatever. Go.
I was excited about this game.
No, it's a fun game. I just don't feel like we've had a lot to say about it. Partly because chat hasn't said anything in half an hour. And it's sad.
It's because it's a good game. There's not much to make fun of.
It's sad because I figured out how to get chat on the screen. And then they haven't been saying anything.
Only say things during terrible games. And this is not a terrible game. It's a good game.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
It's the only thing that's
You
true.
can say things during any kind of game.
No, only terrible games. Oh, look at me cradle that Kirby like it's nobody's... It's not even moving! I think that's the best crane I've ever gotten. Although I only got one of them. David Crane.
It's the guy who made A Boy and His Blob.
Now I know.
And Pitfall 2.
Let's go and play it, Snort.
Look, it's just museum over there. Excuse me. It's Stone and Tornado.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like the top.
Tornado.
Whatever.
Now you freeze again.
I didn't want to be those things.
You can be Stone. It's your favorite.
It's not my favorite, I just like it.
What's
Favorite's probably UFO.
Well, I mean, what's your favorite besides UFO, since that's very situational?
Hammer, maybe.
Alright. I can dig it.
I got the stone in the water. Stone in the water.
This level's got a trick in it. Let's see if Doodler can figure it out.
Got water. That's the trick.
No.
It's
No, there's a way.
deciding
It's the way to get to that one up is the trick. I'm not going to give him any hints. And if he dies before he gets there, then I'll get it for him. But you're just going to have to see if you can figure it out.
See, look at the cool faux textures on these.
Kirby Return to Dreamland is probably my
Crad.
not Return. Yeah, Return to Dreamland. That's the one that's 4-player. Here's a random bit of trivia for you. That's not even trivia. It's just something that happened in my life. The instant I turned 30, I was playing Kirby Return to Dreamland with my friends Josh and Billy.
Yeah.
And specifically the throwing star minigame. Are you going to hit every single enemy in this room?
You have to hit every single one of them. Okay, there's a secret.
Nope, not there. There we go. We were playing 10 tough targets, which we always had to say in that accent because it was a samurai throwing star, and the screen would say 10 tough targets.
Anyway, I don't know how to get that.
Just go in the that you get later. That's all. It's not even really trivia. It's just like a story with no point about something happened when you turn 30.
Yeah.
But everybody is doing something when they turn 30. Those who have turned 30 or will be turning 30.
I just ended a shift at work. At my old job when I turned 30, and it was at midnight.
Anyway, you've missed the secret, so it's too late now.
Ah, I'm being hammer brother.
But you can at least get this. Now you're just dead.
Now you can go back and whatever.
I don't know if I can go back.
Nope.
It's just gonna start me here. I thought he was going to stop at some point, but nope. Just ran me into the wall like I'm Crocomire.
You're Crocomire?
Yeah, it's the boss in Super Metroid that just rams you into the wall.
There's a boss named Crocomire?
Yeah, he's this weird like 4-eyed crocodile that you can't actually hurt enough to kill him, but you make him back into the lava and he melts. It's actually kind of cool.
What's that abomination boss from Metroid 2? Or is it Metroid Fusion? The one that's face melts.
Oh, Nightmare.
That's what it is.
That's yeah, that's Metroid Fusion. And also Other M for some reason. How come my turns are always like the last 3 seconds of a level?
Because I'm pulling all the weight here.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
Maybe I just want you to get
Alright,
those one-ups.
Now take 10 minutes to do the first part of this next level, and then I'll pass the rest of it in 5 seconds. And that's how we're going to do the rest of the game.
What do we got next? What do we got next? Teach.
Level 3. Uh-oh.
Bye, man.
See how long he holds on to that hammer.
Have to do the hammer dance. I'm holding on to it for a long time. Look at me floating.
Am I going to have to just, like, erase chat? Like, in the editing? Because nothing has happened there? I'm not even sure if anybody's watching anymore. Maybe they all got bored with
Was there
Kirby.
something down, if I go down?
Yeah, go down there. That's the way to go, is down.
Well, what's the secret right here?
There's not a secret here. That's just the way to go.
No, not down. Of course there's something right there. I mean all the way back down the shaft.
I don't think you can. Like, if you try, it'll just push you up. I don't think there's anything down there, though.
Alright.
I don't think so. That's the thing about Kirby and other games like this, which is why I've been a little hesitant to do a lot of games like this, even though they're fun games to play. Like, I don't have a whole lot to say about them, and the game itself, like, there's not a whole lot of material that you can kind of go off of, right?
Cool stuff for me to draw.
I mean, right. It's fun to look at, but there's only so many times where you can say, that looks pretty, that looks cool, before it starts getting kind of old.
We need conflict. We need terrible things to make fun of. That's how we live.
I mean, that's how, you know, like...
Criticism. Harsh, terrible criticism.
No, it doesn't even have to be criticism. It has to be, like... When we played Chrono Trigger, we had tons to say about that game, and 98% of it wasn't criticism, but it was different things. Whereas this game, it's
well, there
really
isn't
fun.
any dialogue.
It's really in Chrono Trigger.
In this game.
Oh,
of course not in Chrono Trigger.
There's a. Never mind.
There's a secret.
I'm going to have to do
it.
this level again. This you can't do without the parasol.
I can't do that without the parasol.
I know. Now I'll do the last 5 seconds of this level again.
Yay!
It's a little tricky.
Floaty, float, float.
Anyway, that's why I think we haven't been saying a whole lot. So we've got to come up with a. Oh, this is the end of the level, of course. Hilarious things that Kirby is saying. For example,
that boy ain't right.
And these balloons always made me think of Little Nemo as well. I'm gonna do this level again so I can get the secret in it. Actually, no, there was no secret in that level. Never mind.
I thought
You're
you
good.
said I missed a secret.
You did, but it wasn't a button secret, so we're not gonna worry about it. Go ahead.
Button secret. Oh, right.
I did the last 3 seconds of that level,
Some eggs.
so you can do some eggs. We got more. We're getting slowly better at that.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah, my mic is rocking.
Don't come a knocking.
Still your turn, dude.
Oh, right. Doodling. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Y'all. Get on out of there, Lazarus. I think we've had good conversation. Like right now.
Not even saying anything.
That's why it's good. You see? You see what I did there? Yeah. Spikes. 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 Nope, got him. Let's see. Go this way, or what is down? Ooh, a wan up. Think I can get that wan up?
So, no. I mean, yes, but...
That's where you're wrong. I got it by 30.
So here's a terrible story that I just realized.
He's telling a terrible story, but it doesn't diminish his glory.
No, my,
It's not the same as if he was telling a regular terrible story.
So, I've got a cold sore coming on.
Gross. It is a terrible
It's
story.
a bit of a TMI, I'm sorry. But, my mom gave me this cream, and she's like, this is what I use on cold sores.
His mom gave him the cold sore.
My mom gave me this cream that's like, this is what I use on my cold sores. And so, but I didn't actually look at the cream to see what it was.
Preparation age.
No, it's not Preparation H, but it is like athlete's foot cream. And I'm like, I don't think this works on cold sores, like at all.
Athlete's
She
foot.
gave me the wrong cream, and I just realized now I was putting it on, and I was just looking at the ingredients.
Thanks, Mom, for totally understanding about cream.
And I'm like, well, if this cold sore was made of athlete's foot, which sounds really gross. So I'm sorry about the TMI, guys.
Yeah, that's gross.
This is the commentary we get when chat doesn't say
You didn't
anything.
have to talk about it! Look at these colors! Look at, they're beautiful, they're rainbowy. That's a nice drawing. That's a nice drawing. That's a nice drawing. That's a nice drawing.
Why are we slowly losing our minds over Kirby?
I'm doing fine. Ooh, look at the squid. Do you get to be anything when you're a squid? That's a cute squid.
No, squids don't do anything.
I'll just float over them. A lot of this game reminds me of Mario 2, because possibly because of the waterfalls.
Waterfalls and digging and those pillars.
Oh, there's a hidden door, I believe.
Hidden door, I believe.
Whoop.
This one's a little tricky if I recall correctly.
Let's get that. So there's 2 doors.
Right. I think you can suck that one up.
Suck that one up. Get it?
I got it.
Ah! I could if I ever stopped being fire.
Stop being fire?
Yes.
You suck it.
I'm trying. I was.
There you go.
Okay, which one should I go in? Top or
Bottom one. There we go.
We gored it. Got it.
Slowly.
Some people like to stop and smell the rose petals.
Slowly.
Fine, let's do Police Quest. What a terrible game to make fun of. Our commentary makes everything better.
Slowly. Oh my gosh, you made it to the end of a level. Does this mean I get to play a whole level? Is this, do I actually get to do it?
I believe it might. Know it.
Alright, chat, if anybody's still in chat who I don't even know because it's been 45 minutes since anybody said anything.
Support our Patreon.
I think this is the level where you need the hammer, and I don't have the hammer.
Go get it.
I think I've got to get it out of the Coliseum. Do you mind if I do the hammer and then do the level?
Do what you want. More time to work on the doodling.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So you keep doing all the levels, so I don't know if you've got enough time to do your doodlings.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm getting some.
It's either level 5 or level 6 here that you need to bring a hammer in. I think it's level 6, actually. But we've got it for now.
We'll find out!
No, it is level 6, because this one's got a bit of a tricky wicket.
Not a sticky wicket. Oh, good form.
Because you're supposed to eat the fire, set the thing on fire, and then use the high jump to get into the cannon. And it's a bit tricky, so here's what you gotta do. So, first, eat the fire.
To get the cannon, what you gotta do... Hey, he got it.
Not yet.
I don't believe it.
Now I got it.
He did gourd it in one trag. Right.
Gosh, brain damage.
Ooh, it's one of them.
Yep, that's yours.
They didn't finish that treehouse.
Apparently. I've said everything I want to say about Kirby. That's the thing.
That's fine. I like these warp stars from Smash Brothers.
They're from this game.
I like them when they're from Smash Brothers.
Oh, I got a mix.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I hope it's light.
It's wheel, which is not going to be helpful at all. Because, I'm going to fight... This is the last mini-boss, is this, dragon guy, and you're like, ooh, what cool things is he going to give me?
Oh yeah, I remember the dragon. Or, not dragon, lion.
Lion. Why did I say dragon?
I said it too. We both realized. There's gonna be like a lion like this in the new Mario Brothers Odyssey for Switch. Like, there's this cool lion that you can ride.
Right.
It's like a sphinx.
The thing is, what do you think this lion is going to give me?
Nothing stupid.
Whatever you think, it's wrong, because it's Fireball for some reason. Which is, it's not like a new or unique or even like,
Unique.
like a rare one. It's just like, oh, okay. So let's go into the servants' quarters of this castle, which is back out in the forest now. And we don't even want to use Fireball, because we want to use... Ah, crap.
Haha, let's see what it is.
It's Wheel.
Wheel again.
Alright, but this time I can actually use it. Thank you for the... That's the noise the wheels make. Think that might have gotten it? Yep.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
Doodler. I mean, player, whoever you are. I don't even know anymore.
Right. What up?
What up? What up? Okay, so I need a hammer.
Yes, and you need to keep it all the way to the end of level 6 there.
Where do I get it? Up here?
No, it's
Or-
in the Coliseum.
Oh, I gotta call him like I see him. Do I have
You've got
a special?
wheel.
I've got wheel. Okay,
It's there.
that might work.
Am I covering up wheel for you?
You were, actually. Don't throw no footballs at me. Peyton Manning. This guy is Peyton Manning.
This guy
Is Peyton Manning.
giant monkey with a hammer is Peyton Manning.
We'll call that my turn so you can use a hammer in level 6.
You sure?
Yeah,
All right.
because you know it's me.
Well, yeah, but okay, fine. But this one's kind of sad because you're like, it's got a lot of cool parts. You're like, ooh, this part would be really fun with a wheel, and it's right, it would. But you've got to keep the hammer.
Ooh, get that M tomato.
No, I'm at full health.
Don't get the M tomato. Why would you get it if you're at full health?
I don't know. Seems like a silly
Silly goose.
bit of misogyny.
That is pretty silly. And makes sense.
Whoop. See, in this you're supposed to use the wheel on and you can get ahead of all these dudes. But since I don't have the wheel, I'm just gonna have to float and hope that I don't die.
With the wheel, you could be the head of a major corporation.
What?
I don't know.
Nobody's making sense.
I don't
anymore.
even know anymore.
Sir Watts, where are you? We need limericks.
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are, Sir Watts. How come you sound like Sans? Because that's the voice now, apparently.
Who is Richmond?
Originally it was. Cool.
I just love this hammer. And look at him in the picture. It's like one of those giant fun clown ones, like the Joker or Harley Quinn.
It's the over B hammer from. This is why you need to keep the hammer the whole level because it's the only thing that breaks through that.
Nice. And then we got a special jingle, blimey.
Yep. Which is the button. Is the butt. We haven't even used one of those star doors.
Well, we don't need it.
Yeah. Basically, that star door just warps you between worlds that you've already been to. So, now you know. Oops, that's what I was doing.
Now you know.
Anyway.
Now you can get a wheel or something. And look, that's funny.
'cause that's the end of
Those
the
were
level.
checkerboard things, and it looks like they were stolen from the beginning of Mario 3. There was a checkerboard design in the background. Hey, he got it!
Yeah, I know what the timing is now. We'll see if I can do it consistently, though.
Maybe you can teach it to me. But I'm probably a lost cause.
Have you only died 3 times? I think it's only been 3, right?
I think it's been 4.
Maybe.
Let's see. Where is... Oh, there's
There's
a
the
wild
hat.
thing. This time I'll do it with my eyes open.
While you're doing it with your eyes open, I'll be right back.
Ah! I'm gonna get him, Gorblimey. This guy's got a Sherlock Holmes hat on. So we got cowboy hat, Sherlock Holmes. I've got a cowboy hat. This guy's got a beret, or one of those, like, English motorcycle hats. Maybe that's not the right thing. This guy's got a policeman hat, and I died to him because I was talking. Anyway, I got 3 of them. That's still good for something. Alright. DDD. Oh, what's going to happen? Uh-oh! I do remember this guy. Ah! I wanted that. Okay. Now what do I do? I don't remember quite... Oh, yeah, he drops things. Okay, so I gotta get that. Come on. Doing one, I'm right behind you. Poop out another one. There we go. Ha-cha! Cha-cha! Another one. Another one. Oh, ah! Met the boss. Boss man. Ah! I'll see if we can do it. Now I'm just doing this for. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't hit me. Okay, that's like 3 or 4 hits.
Ooh, this guy's in Super Metroid. Or somebody similar, anyway.
Oh, I missed.
Some of them will give you, I believe the angry brown ones will give you the hammer power if you need them.
Oh. That's good, because I lost my hammer. Wait, no,
But don't get the red ones with the eyes closed, because that gives you the sleep power. That one. That's what gives you the hammer power.
Okay, I'll let you get that hammer power.
We'll see if it happens.
You're my hammer brother!
I guess in an abstract sense.
Oh, I see. Something.
Oops. I was doing what you were doing.
What guy from Metroid does this look like?
There's a guy in Meridia. I don't know the name of it. But
Meridia Yucatan? Anyway, you were saying.
He's only in one part of, Sorry, I'm fighting boss.
That's okay. I totally understand.
He's a unique enemy, and he's not even an enemy. He just, he's in one part of the game where, he, like, you have to powerbomb a wall, and then he, like, spins around and he digs through the dirt.
Yeah.
And, you just have to wait for him to dig through the dirt, because there's no other way to... Ooh, Orange Ocean.
Ah!
That looks delicious.
Ah! It's Orange Sherbet Ocean.
I guess it's your turn again.
I hate it when it's my turn. Ooh, look at those designs of those mountains in the background.
I thought you were going to say about the sunflowers.
See, these checkerboards are like from Mario 3.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I get it. Like the
I'm not
floors.
the crazy one here.
Ah, my lips taste like email.
Thanks, wrong bed.
Yeah, do you even want to get that guy? I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
He's a little hard to get because he's in a teeny thing of water. But you can use the hammer to get what the throw will get you anyway. Which is, if you can make it out of the water. Never mind.
I'm trying.
No, you've already lost your hammer.
Well, I'm gonna make it out of the water.
Yeah, it would let you get that one up. But, that's not going to be happening. Not that it's a big deal, we've got 25 lives, but we are going to lose them all on Mennonite. I hate him.
Mennonite! That's how you say him.
Oh, right.
Smash Bros.
Because, Mennonite is the boss of World 6 here, and also you have to use the hammer to get the secret here. Which, we will be coming back to do.
We're gonna do it, Gorblimey. Those are donuts from Mario 3.
It's all Mario. It's all a big Mario
mess.
Palooza.
Well, this was designed by Shigeru Miyazaki.
Goodbye.
Oh, well, now you get to go back and get that.
Well, except I don't have the hammer, so I can't.
Get it from a thing.
Unless... Actually, hold on. I got an idea. That wasn't the idea.
Oh, you're gonna eat both of them?
I'm gonna try. I have to come right from the right side. Oh, and that guy was blowing, so that didn't work. There we go. Wheel! That's not gonna be helpful. There we go!
I don't believe it! You got it, folks. Also, those clouds look like word balloons.
They kind of do. They look like Kirby puffing out, I think.
Right.
Like that. Bloop. Look, I'm a good mix master. You call me DJ Jazzy Jeff.
You call me Ray.
Nobody's taking that, right?
Nah, you can call me the Fresh Doodler.
Don't get fresh, Doodler.
You lost your hammer.
With Christy. Now I got Parasol. This is going to be nice.
I wanted a pink parasol for my birthday. Ooh, look at the lovely designs.
Can I just... Every screen we get on, can you just,
Say that?
Yeah, I don't need you here anymore. You can just go in the other room, Doodle. I will get a tape... not a tape recording, but a recording of... Ooh, look at this design. And just
this game has great
it.
art design. Those are square pillars that you can jump on.
Thank you.
And it's simple with its red and pinkish background.
I know it's simple, but is there some sort of, like, movement or classification or art?
It's impressionism.
Because it's so impressive. It's your turn.
Dude, probably all of this would be surrealism. But,
That's a good point. Like, because it's not terribly representative. I mean, there are waterfalls, but then there are, like, points and triangles. And like for example, like, what is this thing?
it's a bomb.
No, not the bomb. There's a door up there.
Oh, I always thought they were some kind of weird pellet thing.
Actually, I was let me
Can I
explain
fall
what
down here or will it die?
You will die if you try. What I mean is like the like it's like what is this? Is it a hill but it's shaped weird? And there's like literally just triangles back there. Are those supposed to be mountains, or are they just because they're
I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be mountains.
But this is an orange ocean. You've got these random pillars. You know, NES games I suppose had a that's a nice style. It because the graphics weren't so great, they did leave a lot to like the imagination. Like,
Relied on basic shapes for a lot of stuff. Kids book type things.
right. So like
How do I get in here? I gotta be a move.
you got no go down there through that.
Oh.
And where was I again? Okay, so you need the hammer to hit that. But if you suck in both of the sparks, both JJ and Carl, then you will automatically get hammered when you do the mix.
More
Just let it
Levi
go.
and Carl,
Get
I
it.
think.
Now don't hit anything. There we go.
Oh, nice.
So that's something I learned at some point.
Summer camp.
This one time at band camp, I sucked in 2 sparks. Got me a hammer. Oh yeah.
Which way do I go?
Both of them go to the same place. It's just what side of the screen you're going to get jumped on.
I didn't want to get jammed. I'll get it again, just for fun. I'll go to this. Igloo!
I always like those little faces too, because they're like hopping Easter Island heads.
Yeah. Ah! This has checkerboard.
The checkerboard mountains.
Did you just make that up?
Yes. I'm saying like it's non-representative, but there's a flower on
They've
it.
all got like this kind of... These ones have kind of cool texture. Ooh, there's a flower. That's cool. I think that's what you're talking about.
Right. I think that's Kirby in general. I'm trying to think of like Return to Dreamland. There's your UFO. Never mind, it's gone.
Rad. I wanted that UFO.
Well, it's gone now, and it's not coming back. Not for all the gold in China.
I don't think you understand that phrase.
Oh look, who's going to do the last 5 seconds of the level so that you can do another one.
I think it's you!
Here we go.
My guess is Walrus.
Yeah, I'm not doing that hot either. That's because I'm just trying to rush through it.
You got it!
Hope you drew 4 lines of your next doodle, because it's your turn again.
I actually did.
Yay! You're going to have like 2 drawings because of this
Ooh,
give and
a
take.
pirate ship! Ooh! I can't go. Okay. Ooh, see, look at how lovely those mountains are. How simple and simply majestic they are.
They are both of those.
I haven't gotten to this part in a long time. Like, in my most recent playthrough, I think we stopped at, Yogurt
Mountain.
Yard.
Yogurt Yard, I mean.
And-
Yogurt Mountain. That didn't rhyme.
Like, I played through this back in high school with my brother. Look at that.
You'll notice, by the way, all of the worlds are not only named after foods. Ice Cream Island, Yogurt Yard, Orange Ocean,
Landscapes.
Butter Building. But they're also all alliterations.
I did notice.
And I think... I'm trying to think if it's this game that the words actually spell something out. Like the letters.
Probably Kirby.
Probably Kirby, huh?
Yeah!
Kirby has an O right in it, huh?
And a G.
So let's see, I forget what the name of the first level is already.
Grape
No, that's
Ghost.
level 4. It's Ice Cream Island is level 2. So if it's ice cream mine, so it's I B G Y Igby.
OBGYN.
Igby. What's the first level? Rigby? Is it your favorite town in Idaho? And then an O, and then another R, I believe. Another R. There wasn't an R in the first place.
OBGYN.
Yeah, that's what the level is. OBGYN, the Kirby game.
That's what it spells.
No, it spells IGBY.
TCBY, isn't that frozen yogurt?
R. I guess it doesn't spell anything. It's in Return to Dreamland, it actually, the levels do spell something out. They spell out crowned.
No, I think it's the rainbow, dude. It's like indigo,
Roy G.
blue,
Biv.
indigo, blue, green, violet.
Ah. Hold on, before I,
And we're in Orange Ocean, so orange.
Right. And then the last one's rainbow.
I think.
Oh, crap. Hold on, I gotta try that again. Because you've got to get that, laser. This secret's a little tricky. There we go.
What's the secret?
I'll show you in a second. I'm not going to worry about that one up because I'll probably die by trying to get it. Secret's this. You've got to use the laser to light the cannon in this room because it's underwater. So, you ready? See if I can do it quick enough. Ah, it's too slow.
You missed it.
That's okay.
Another
Right.
one up, huh?
Yeah, it keeps respawning until you actually collect it. So, maybe I'll try this. There we go.
Got it.
And there's the button.
The green panch block.
It's the dangly.
It's our favorite crane machine. The dangly.
The dangly bits.
Ugh.
Anyway, let's finish off this pirate ship.
This pirate ship reminds me of Bart versus the World.
Is there pirates at the level of that game?
Yeah, when you become Bartman, you like... Or maybe you can get Bartman in that level. Yeah, there's a pirate ship you can jump around on. It's really hard to make your way around on.
It makes me think of the NES game made from Hook, which playing it recently, and recently I mean like within the last 5 years, it's a terrible game. But I remember renting it from Albertsons back when I was a kid.
Back when Albertsons was a thing.
Back when Albertsons was a thing. And
right before you finish that anecdote, I really want a Sunkist right now.
ooh. Did you get a Sunkist? Oh no, you couldn't because it wasn't a Pepsi product or whatever.
So you were saying Albertsons.
I rented the game Hook, and I really liked it because I was a kid and I didn't know any better. But that's what this level made me think of, because there's a whole pirate motif going on there, obviously. Then at one point you have to fight Rufio, but you don't actually fight him, you just keep slashing it until a shirt comes off.
He's all embarrassed.
And then he's like, you were on the pad because you got my shirt off. And
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
it makes sense in and out of context. Alright, Sir Watts! Somebody has spoken for the first time in an hour in chat.
Oh, don't believe it.
Basically, we're doing two NES games. One that I picked and one that the old Doodler picked.
That's me.
And
the
that's
old Doodler.
And now we're talking about the Hook game. So I'm not sure how to get that. I think you've got to either have a hammer or a sword or something to get through it. But don't worry, it's just like an extra guy or something down there.
Let's go over here.
So Sir Watts, have you played the Hook game? It's 3 extra guys. Yeah, like I said, good luck getting that. I also remember there were like flying sections in that game, where you'd be like Peter flying with pixie dust, but he'd like have to go through loops.
You're flying with us, Peter. Secret's over here.
There's that one up that you freed earlier. It will drop on your head. Now it has done it.
You're right.
There's one secret in this level that's kind of hard to pick up on, to the right. Sir Watts does want to know if old Doodler is anything like original Bubs.
This is the first and last straw.
Right there, that's
I've got
a door.
little tiny legs when I walk away. Right here is a door.
Where I pointed, right there. Kind of in that little alcove. That one's really tricky because it doesn't even look like a door. It's just like, it lands slightly inset, so you go check it out.
I forgot to get the crane machine when I... Oh well.
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty glitchy, and playing it nowadays, I'm like, it's actually kind of boring. But when I was a kid, I loved it.
Yeah.
I kind of like Hook itself. Watching it as an adult, I was like, this movie isn't really that great, but I've got super great memories of it. Watch out!
Oh, I love Hook.
I know, that's right. You keep saying good form.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my most common catchphrases from that.
Your Hook.
I didn't really know who Dustin Hoffman was until years after I went back. No, wait. Until years after. Then I knew who he was.
You're gonna want to get one of those. Never mind.
And then I went back and watched Hook, and was like, "That's Dustin Hoffman."
Yep.
And it was Sid Hoffman and Sid Frenchman.
I said you wanted to get one of those because this is going to be, you're going to get hit a couple times without the parasol. Yeah, just two. That's not bad.
A couple times. You were right.
I'm trying to think of
Take
what
that
else.
little bird.
I'm trying to think of what else was in the Hook game. I just go back to Albertsons and rent it again.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't.
That same Albertsons.
I don't know if I ever beat. I think I must have beat it once. Excuse me. I think when I played it again, I beat it once. I never beat it as a kid. Because I remember like the battle against Hook at the end is similar to the battle against Rufio, but you're actually fighting him instead of trying to rip his shirt off.
Right.
Because who wants to see the dirty, gross old shirt off of Dustin Hoffman?
Oh no, I wasn't raising my hand.
Yeah, I bet you'd like to see the shirt off of someone else.
Wow, you already hit the wall.
I hit the wall a while ago. My problem is this.
You're a terrible person.
No, my problem is that I'm going to get a cold sore, and the cream I thought would help will not help.
His butt cream.
So now I have 2 weeks of pain to look forward to.
I'm sorry. If it was my fault, I'd be even more sorry.
Luckily, it's not, because that would make it even worse.
I gave it to him.
That's not true. Rufio's 8-bit pecs were awesome.
His 8-bit pecs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's like, that reminds me of my friend Frank. He, there was this one game he really liked, and it was something like Contra or something like that, but it wasn't Contra, but it was like... And
like Contra.
It's like Contra, and you go around, and you just shoot guys. It's like a commando type game where you shoot when you're in the jungle and stuff. And so it's cool, and he loved it as a kid. Woohoo! Until...
Look. Birds.
Oh, nice. Did you get them all?
No, but I didn't eat any bombs, yeah.
Spitting those birds out. Those birds and those chicks and the ones in the other level remind me of Sonic. The ones you free at the end from Dr. Eggman.
Frank has 8-bit pecs.
Anyway, Frank, his brother pointed out to him, he's like, what's with that game? He's like, what are you talking about?
This is my favorite.
You notice the dude's not wearing any pants? And he didn't notice until then that the main character's, he was wearing like a green jacket and then really like tanned leggings, almost flesh colored, so it looks like he was just walking around butt naked.
Wow.
And then the game was never the same to him after that.
What game was this?
I can't remember, some shoot-'em-up commando type, like Contra.
Where they didn't have any pants on. Ah,
well, he's dressed as an army man. It just looks like he's not wearing pants because his pants are really tan or like desert color.
Oh, okay, so he's got like camouflage on or something.
Well, yeah, but yeah, I'd have to ask.
His camouflage pants.
Camouflage. Camouflage if he was in a nudist colony. I can't tell that guy from all the other freaks.
No, maybe if he was in
nudist colony.
I'm trying to think of depending on his skin color.
The character was white.
Okay, so let's see. Where would a white guy blend in, like, with the background, not just with other white guys?
Alaska. Because he's white.
I get it. That was not what I meant to do. But I think... Oh, oh, yeah, okay. So this is one of the harder cannons to get.
Uh-oh. Is it cannon?
Yes, it's a cannon.
Fine.
I don't have to indulge you every time.
You want commentary, but you won't accept any.
I accept it. I just make fun of it.
I want good commentary, Snort. So are you getting the cannon, or are you ignoring it?
I have to do this.
Oh, you have to unbury it.
Everybody, long as pants.
No, he had no pants on, and he had blue soles glued to the bottoms of his feet.
Right. Okay, so you hit it.
Go,
You
go,
gotta
go,
get
go,
up.
go, 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 go.
And
I
not
don't
have that happen to
think
you.
it
You
worked.
gotta run. Nope, I'm not gonna get it.
Too many guys.
That's the thing, and they respawn when you get off the screen too. And now I'm gonna die, and you're gonna have to try it.
Me?
That's right. It's gonna be my first death. And you're gonna have to deal with the fact that it's happened.
Ha-ha! Good farm.
All right. Good luck with it. So yeah, you blow up both those bombs, and then you light.
Ah! I didn't know there was guys up
There
here.
are guys everywhere. And so that's the whole part. That's why this part's so difficult, because the whole place is just filled with dudes.
It's littered with bugs. I mean,
Pronto, Bert.
enemies. Okay,
What?
so
What?
get this one.
So get that one.
I'm gonna go and get the other one.
Right. Sir Watts says, your health needs to lighten up. It shouldn't be so critical.
Want this? Want the beam also?
No, the only thing that'll light is the fire. The beam doesn't do it. Sadly. A laser would do it, but that doesn't help us much.
We had a laser beam.
A blue laser.
If only we had that laser beam.
Blow up the ocean.
Cool, blimey. Just talk like that. That's always good commentary.
Yeah, I know.
Or commentary of some kind.
I just like how this entire Kirby has just become kind of a, like, commentary on our commentary, almost. It's a meta commentary. You can't make it by floating. You have to run.
But I'm here!
No, it went like 5 seconds ago. It's not easy.
Fine, I'll try it.
Okay. Take two. You're already too late.
I know, I just didn't want to run into that guy. Well, give it a sec.
Alright. I think
Do I have
you
to
got,
move?
I think you got scrolled off the screen. Go! Run. Keep going. Jump! Jump! Don't walk! Oh, nope.
Oh, closer. Here, you take it. You try and make it.
Alright. I'm back on.
I don't want to be sitting here forever while people are waiting for the Doodler to try to do this.
Well, I've only got 2 health points
I
left.
know my place.
you know your place.
Well, I just know my own skill, and it'll take me a while.
Fair enough. Kirby swallowed the commentary on the game, so all we have left is commentary on our souls.
That boy ain't right.
That's for sure. See how split second you gotta be?
No, I was looking down.
No!
But I believe you made it.
You missed the amazing Marvin Suggs and his Muppaphone.
Is that for the Muppets?
Yes. He plays Lady of Spain, the song.
Not the lady.
Right. Okay, I need to get this beam, actually, for the next level.
Get the Beamos.
You mind if I take the beginning of the next level? Because there's a secret that's
Just do
pretty
it.
hard to do. And then you can play the rest of the next level. I just, And I might not even be able to do it with a beam. I might have to get a hammer.
Are
Actually-
we gonna do it? Or we didn't
actually-
do it, poor blimey?
Actually...
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to remember how to do it. I think you might have to get the... Okay. Sorry. You might have to get the UFO, which is in this level.
Yay! It's my favorites.
But you have to, because the secret is down here. The secret is you have to blast through this wall, which you're going to do with the hammer, but if you try to do it with a hammer, then you're screwed, because you'll fall to your death.
Don't do it with a hammer then.
But there are the UFOs in this level. So I think you go through here, get the UFO, and then come back. There they are. And then you can shoot through the wall, you see? You see? Now I remember. Ah! How to do it. So, and then as soon as I get back in there, I'll give control back to you. Ta-da! Sometimes when the player starts talking, he actually finishes his sentence, thanks.
That doesn't happen very often.
Sorry, when I'm thinking, I think.
Except for that time.
Except for that one time. Band camp. Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you're up.
Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. All the church pews. Ah. Oh, I got him.
It's okay, you got another one. I didn't want to rob you of a UFO opportunity, so.
UFO opportunity.
Gross.
Ah, bah, 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 bah. Ah, they're shooting at me. There's lots of them. There's so many.
I know.
Ah!
And they never respawn either, so.
Never respond to my text messages.
I'm thinking of the sentence. Alex, man, you're back!
Your was of the wasing?
Or were
Ooh,
you...
if you turn on the side, it's a skull kind of thing. Or like a key. So, which one should I go in?
Either one. I forget which is better. I can't see the skull.
Yeah. It's eyes and a skull, like a Punisher skull. Those guys are fat.
This is our commentary.
Pants fat, he fell on you.
We keep seeing their butts. That's what's so disturbing.
I like their
Don't
butts.
shoot the star. Never mind.
I just
Shot
said
the
I like
star.
their butts.
I don't think you know what you're talking about anymore.
Whatever.
So many walrusi. That's the plural of walrus, right? Walry?
Walrus eye. I'm gonna give with
And
my
one is-
walrus eye.
One is a walrus. Two are walry.
Raw.
That didn't last long.
See, this is the part of the game that I haven't played much, so the palettes are slightly different.
Ooh.
I like these hideous green and blue colors.
Your refined
Remind
palette.
Remind me of my markers.
We don't have that much of this game left, people, but it is almost 11.
We're getting there. Oh, I couldn't see it.
Walren?
That's
All
a
right.
female.
Alright, so here's the
Roll.
most epic. It's the very last Mennonite minion match.
Metonite!
He sure does have a lot. Like, where did he get this medieval army from?
Wherever he comes from. Which is medieval land.
Medieval land. But these enemies aren't anywhere else. They're just like Mennonite's posse.
Hold on.
They're like, yeah, you tell him, Mennonite.
You're radical.
And Mennonite's like, why don't you make like a tree and get out of here, Kirby?
Biff Tannen.
That's right. That's Mennonite's voice now. He's Biff Tannen. Come on, butthead.
Get that fork man. Got
Or that's what he calls those walrus guys.
butthead.
A little more literal in their case.
I get it. I got butts.
And heads. Both parts.
Two things. Also the fish.
And this
They're
guy's
walruses. Also,
this-
they eat fish.
This guy with the fork, he's Billy Zane. And then the guy with the axe is the guy with that. He's got the 3D glasses on. The easy way.
We don't want no trouble from no reefer addicts.
All right, one more fork guy.
Can he do it? He's the Doodler.
He did it. Get out of here, you. All right. Oh man,
Not too bad.
not bad at all.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Walren, like oxen. All right, so here's the toughest boss in the game, and apparently I'm the first one to do him. So this will be. I've only got 2 health too. This is not going to end well. All right.
Oh yeah, the moon.
Because you have to have the sword for Mennonites. And the problem is Mennonite's so OP. That's why they banned him in tournaments.
In the tournament version of this game
Yeah.
that exists.
Yep. That's the one. Ah!
Okay.
I am going to die because I suck at Mennonite. See,
Dun,
Couldn't let me jump.
dun, 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 dun. Jump.
All right, you're up.
Let's bet on who's gonna
beat Mennonite?
Mennonite first. So
All right.
am I still sword or not sword?
You will get sword as soon as you go in there. And you
Okay.
can't take another power in there because he doesn't fight you until you pick up the sword.
Right slime.
Get it! Get it?
I got it. Good. Ah!
All right. He's like, I will fight you on my own terms. Also, I guess you can just tank it. I don't know if this is going to be a good long-term strategy, but for now it seems to be working pretty well. There you go.
That's it. Just hit it. Hit
So-
the button over and over. Hey, he's a little goober underneath.
He's a little goober underneath.
Yeah, he's a little goober underneath.
Is this the first boss you fought? Or
in a while.
That's right. No, the only other boss that you beat was the tree. Just because it was my turn to do all the other bosses except for the
See, Rainbow Resort. It is Rainbow. It does spell Rainbow.
You're right, yeah, but it's backwards.
Viv G. Roy.
Hey, why are you... It's my turn.
Oh, I was just going. I wasn't thinking. Because it was kind of short.
Right. Now you know how most of my turns feel. That's okay. You deserved a well-earned break. Or,
We don't know what you're trying
I
to
don't
say.
know. I'm just glad I didn't have to fight Meta Knight. Okay, this part's a little tricky.
Explain how.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh.
No, because this part you also need a hammer to get the secret. But there's not a hammer in this level, and there's not a hammer like for a while in this world. So you either have to just come back here later, or get really lucky on the mix here. So we're gonna try. Oh, never mind, that didn't work. Scroll that off screen, and there we go. Nope, that's freeze.
Tropical
This
freeze.
might take a while. Ah! I think this one you might be able to just suck it in and let it go, and maybe we'll get... Nope, we're going to get Wheel, which is right before Hammer.
Or it's close enough, right?
Not quite. Mike, okay, that's getting closer. Sorry, this might take a minute, people. Ah, that was right after Hammer. Tell us the story while I'm doing this.
One time there was this guy lived in Dreamland. His name was Kirby.
And he was a vacuum cleaner.
My least. He was a vacuum cleaner.
Ah, right before.
I was gonna say he was my least favorite in Smash Bros, which isn't true. It's Jigglypuff. Look, he's just a Kirby knockoff. Pokemon's.
But sometimes when you do the mix... I'm going to get it. I've been one off almost
That was the
every
first time we've had Needle that I remember.
There we
Yeah,
go.
we got it. See what happens now.
Now I'll just lose it and die. There's plenty of this level that's still left before I actually have to use the hammer. I'll smash it with a hammer. Got that open. Like there's this fireball, dude.
Oh, you can actually
You can. That's one reason you get the hammer. But
kill yourself. Don't mess with it.
I just freed him, but you don't need to free him yet. Because there's some of these walls you can just crush with whatever, but there's one specific wall that looks just like all the other walls, but could only be broken with a hammer. It's really dumb that that's the case. But hey, I didn't make this game. I just carried it out.
Made it awesome.
I don't make policy, I just carry it out.
Thanks, whoever you're quoting.
You have no idea.
Nope.
You've got to be real careful too, because if you break the blocks down below, then you wouldn't be able to get all the way up here. But it's those two blocks at the end you need the hammer for. Ta-da!
Nice.
There's
Now
only
we've got
there's only one secret button left in the whole game.
Where shall we find it? Guess we'll find out.
Next to your face.
My big ugly butt.
Anyway, I like this music a lot. I just want to throw that out there. I've got some really good remixes of this song.
Music's nice.
Do.
I can make it up just like these Nintendo guys.
Ah, I was going to get Needle because we haven't got Needle yet.
No, we did. We
Well,
got it
in the
for
mix,
a
but I
brief-
had it for half a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now we're going to actually use Needle.
See it.
Hold on, I
I want to see it.
get past these dudes.
It's cool. He's got a spiky, cool haircut for me. Dude, back in the day, I used to draw spiky hair all the time, and I don't think it was just because of like
Anime.
no, because it was earlier than that. Like I think it was more comics for some reason,
Gotcha.
or maybe it was based on Lavos. I don't know.
Good luck. You're doing level 2 with
No,
1 health
If
point.
it was in junior high, then yeah.
Go.
First of all,
Oh, this thingy. Watch
Right.
out, it's now 2 stars, so it goes a little faster. Don't get confused. Yeah.
oh, missed that one. It's
I
probably gonna
missed
be
it.
farther away.
No, you might be able to get it because it's so close to the tube. Yep, you got it
I got it.
anyway.
What is this? Some kind of tube?
Because we're going to waste all of our lives on DDD. Or on...
The mysterious end boss.
I bet it's Mennonite again.
Mennonite X2 from the future.
You got both.
See? Old Doodly is no square.
I think
Castle.
I think we just need to get warmed up. Ah, my hands starting to act up too. I'm sorry, I'm just complaining too much tonight because I'm mad about this cold sore, so I'm
Butt
sorry.
cream on his face. Ooh,
Anyway.
it's like a opposite butter building. It's all mysterious.
This is the infamous mini boss rush level. Can the Doodler doodle it?
Yes, but can he do it? Is the question.
Aha! Well, considering you're just slashing the air a million times.
Listen,
Yes?
I'll doodle here in a second. I mean, I'll do it.
I get you. Alright, crash has been crashed.
Do I need crash?
It would immediately kill the next boss, but I guess you're not gonna.
It is the revert bizarro butter building.
Alright, so this guy would immediately be dead if you'd brought crashes.
Well, I brought a gun to a sword fight.
No, you brought a sword to a mic fight.
Oh, you're right.
This is supposed to be a wrap-off.
Oh, what you hear is not a test. I'm Kirby to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna help you move your feet. Now, I am Kirby Guy, and I'm here to say hello.
Now you've got your mic. So,
Red to the right,
low.
fluffed and puffed, purple land.
We've got mics. I've got a mic right here. Can I use it to kill you? I think 2 mics will kill him. And then you can use the 3rd one on the next dude.
But 3 mics is right out.
3 mics in the fountain.
Mics.
And you got the monkey halfway down.
Looks more like a pit bull to me, I think.
He's got a big, well, maybe, but he's like throwing coconuts.
I think they're footballs.
They're coconuts. You see them in trees earlier.
Yeah, those were football trees.
Oh. Right, the famous Kirby football tree of Dreamland. I guess it is Dreamland, so maybe it's like somebody's dreaming of football.
There's an ocean made of oranges. I think
It's just, the color is orange, and I think it's because of sunsets.
it tastes like sun-kissed. Ah!
Tastes like 9-minute miles. Do you want to just float above this guy, or?
You gotta wait until he...
Well, he poops out stars too that you can use.
Oh, I didn't know you could eat those.
Yeah, like that one. You can
Well,
eat that one.
I'm too close to him.
I don't know.
too
Well, I
small.
think you're only 1 hit away anyway. There you go.
Huzzah!
Hooray! Hammer time!
Hammer, I am. I like how big it is in comparison to him. Because it's like the same size or bigger than
Right.
him. Looks bigger. Probably about the same.
Just like in Smash Bros. That was yep. And time for the player to tag in. Tag death. Let's burn. I don't even remember how this guy, like, how you're supposed to fight him without a power. I think maybe he spit something out eventually. Oh, that's what he spits out. A little of him. So he's permanently pregnant.
Gross.
Ah! I was trying to jump over him, but instead I jumped into him.
As far as you can tell, these things are born pregnant.
So it's a tribble throwing us around?
Yeah.
think that's quite how it works. That was weird.
Was it?
Like, he landed into me when he hit the wall, but it didn't hurt me. It, like, made a star thing. A star rope, perhaps.
Tubular.
Radical. Alright, here we go.
Quit copying me.
Ah, suck it.
No.
There we go. I think he only takes 2 hits when I've got throw working on him. Wow!
Oh, he did the reversal. Counter.
Go to the counter. Yeah. All right. I like the boss music though, but in the Game Boy remake, this music is completely different and unique, and I think actually from Kirby Superstar that
That's
plays during this boss rush. Take that, cowardly lion! Oh look, he actually. He actually.
I really like the design of this level. The colors are great.
Yeah.
Color palette of indigo, blue, and violet, if you will.
It's kind of evocative. I like it too.
Evocative.
Yeah. It evokes emotion. It's. I mean, the whole thing is Dreamland, and now we're in like crazy star scribble.
Ooh. Photoshop world.
Now we're really
Intro to Photoshop.
We're really into the meat of Rainbow Resort, which I really like
Because it's delicious.
the stars and the
Clovers.
Northern Lights and all that jazz.
No, Mother, it's the Northern Lights.
It's your turn.
Good do it. Okay.
And everybody loves colorful grids.
Eat that, sleep monsters. All these Jigglypuffs.
Can't eat sleep.
Eat, pray, love. Eat, sleep, love.
So guys, this is the last world, so we're getting pretty close to being done.
Oh no, I want that back so I don't have to be a sleep idiot.
If you eat 2 sleeps, you could probably get a mix.
Yeah.
A mix of good times and good...
Mix of home cooking.
Well, that was not 2 of them. That was 1.
Now we're just playing the player, the home version.
I'm up. What happened?
Yes, ma'am. I did do my homework. Huh? Pepper and Patty? She always falls asleep in class. Fine, I guess you're not as big of a reader as Peanuts as I was. Probably listening to the play.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I figured that was happening soon.
But in my defense, that was difficult.
It's cutter time. Cutter John.
1882.
It's John Smith. It's... The problem is this is ice physics going on here. And they're like, slanty. It's a slanty town.
That's racist.
I know something cool about Cutter is if you throw it off and jump over it, it will keep going until it hits a body of water.
It will boomerang on you!
It's time to be hyper! Whoa!
Remember that cartoon show Hyperman from the late 90s?
I don't.
It was funny.
But tell me all about it.
Nah. You had to be there.
Oh, in the late 90s?
Yeah. We all know you weren't there. You weren't really there, am I right, folks?
Yeah, I was doing too much ecstasy. By which I mean I was just fairly happy.
You know, fun, fancy-free, mother's luck of your daughters. Players doing ecstasy.
At least getting this more consistently.
Yeah.
I feel like I've learned.
I still haven't gotten one.
That's true.
I was actually doing better at the beginning of the game.
I don't know. You've kind of cut your second wind. You did pretty good on level 2 there. Or most of level 3. Or,
What I meant was at the end of the levels.
Oh.
Is that a...
That's just a bird.
Oh, it was a bouncy ball.
Well, the bouncy ball was there.
Ooh, I like these flowers. They're round.
They look like flowers from Sonic. Like from a Green Hill Zone. with the
Ah,
rotating
leave me
petals.
alone! just want to be alone.
Flowers are made of saw blades. There goes the tornado. Now it's time to sleep. This is a comedy of errors.
I like it.
You eat all the things you're not supposed to and all the things that you need to. You
This is the
kill.
Doodler.
I know. It's like... And then the one power he finally gets, the crappy one.
Boing.
If you die before you make it past the first screen of the level, there we go.
I'm doing it.
We're good. Just
Doodling it.
watch out for your balls. And before you die, I have to read this limerick. Old Kirby was once a bad rapper, whose rhythms weren't toe tappers. Unlike Kanye West, who was snappily dressed, his rhymes sucked like a crapper.
You didn't say dapper. I'm disappointed.
Dapper. Also, I fish.
I like it. It'll never catch on. I mean, it'll always... I didn't know they threw stars at me.
Well, now we've all learned
That was the third
things.
screen, so eat it.
No, it was good. I wasn't going to say anything. My problem is I guess my problem is when you do well, I just don't say anything. So you always think I'm mad at you for sucking.
Because you usually are.
I'm usually mad at you, or you're usually sucking.
You're both. Both those things.
Dapper is what led to snappily dressed.
Oh, there was a dapper. I didn't just imagine it in my brain.
Well, you did too. It can be in two places.
No, only one.
That's the beauty of an idea.
No, Ned, just candy.
$80. Gotta be real careful with these Gordos.
Yeah, they're fat.
Ah, spikety-doo. Alright, I think that's the end of the level anyway. Yep.
Buckety-doo!
Too
Is he
late.
gonna get it?
It was too late.
Too late. Too late.
Excuse me. Right, old doodly. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. It's all candy cane-ish. So, since it's Rainbow Land, they just smashed everything together. Every
aesthetic in the universe. This is like 8 bombs in a row, so just be aware.
I'm getting to it.
Kaboom! Ah!
Seizure-inducing Kirby. Crap.
You just sucked in your death!
I think we should call it my grave.
Oh, right. Whoa! That one fell quicker than I thought it would. I want at least one. There we go. Alright. Are you ready for the weird dreamlike wheel stuff? We're good. See? One hit. Boom. That was the only mini-boss that wasn't in the mini-boss rush, by the way.
Weird.
Here's the thing, though. You don't want to use a wheel at this part. Also, these stars indicate the direction that you get pushed.
Look at how conceptual this level design is.
Rad.
Like, it really is surreal.
Yeah. Well, it's dreamland, so it makes sense. There's like excuse me.
It's like
there are music notes.
It reminds me of somebody scrapbooking. Like backgrounds.
Makes me think of Super Mario World 2. That's very like kids booky.
Yeah, because it's crayon style.
Right.
Which I still have yet to play.
That's
very much of.
That game I really like.
Probably too hard for the old doodly.
Parts of it are kind of difficult, but okay, this one's the hardest one of all, but it's luckily, oops, especially if you do that.
We have to go and get another laser ball. Which
Actually, you need the fireball.
We have to go and get another fireball.
Because this is what you're supposed to do. You ready for this insanity?
Yes. Pow, 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 pow.
I did it! First try! 5 1-ups! That's the hardest one to get in the entire game, guys!
4 1-ups in 1 blow.
That's 5.
I said 5.
Oh, I thought you said 4. Ta-da! Yoink!
Nice.
That was, that made the night, I think.
Rather dashing. I mean, I'm impressed.
That was the redeemable, and another one too! Now we got 6! Alright, that means old Doodly gets to do the final level, which is the retro level.
Gasp.
This is the Game Boy level. Have fun with
I
it.
need to switch over.
I did.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
I'm not going. I'm disconnected. Let me on this. Okay. Nope.
What's your number?
My number?
Hold on a second. 16 on the channel on the bottom. Bump it.
Must have gotten bumped. There we go.
All right, now we're back.
All right. Ah!
Yep, it's so Game Boy, it's black and white. And it's the old Green Greens music, which we haven't heard all game.
Oh yeah, it's the music that plays during Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Well, it's because it was the music from the original Game Boy game.
Yeah. I knew I recognized it. I do remember a friend having this on their Game Boy in 4th grade. I remember it. Actually, I was in the class. I was telling an anecdote, so it doesn't count.
No, I'm saying wow, like in 4th grade he had that, like that was a long time ago.
Yeah. Sitting there in 4th grade and he was playing it and he was fighting the tree. And I was like, this is so cool.
Wondering how an NES game would go retro? Yeah, turn it into a Game Boy. Also, because this is the Game Boy remix, none of these creatures are going to give you any powers. So you don't even have to worry about swallowing them. I think there might be one in the very last area.
Ooh, it's everything.
Yeah, it's like we're reliving the game.
I really like that castle. The Grape Garden castle.
Yeah, I know. We know what your fetishes are. Every night you dream and you're like, so many turrets.
Covered bridges.
Ghibli.
Ooh, I get a M tomato and a one up. But they left the one up.
But they left the one up what?
It's not black and white or grayscale.
Right.
Or dot matrix.
Dot matrix?
Well, dot
Well,
matrix,
a lot of the
that's what-
sprites that move, yeah, they... Watch out for squid! Wow,
Got him.
that was a pretty good time.
Impressed for the old Doodly, he finally did something right.
You've been doing a lot of things right, I just haven't been saying it because I'm tired. And I'm a grumpy old man, right?
Grumpy old goose.
I hate everything.
Yeah.
Anyway. So now we're in like a yogurt yard level. Careful of that football growing there.
See? It was an exploding football.
Oh, right. That's what happens when they're not well inflated. There was a scandal about that at some point. What? That's what she said.
That's what happens when they're not well inflated.
Just talking about footballs.
Don't do this, but I'm gonna get it anyway.
Alright. Well, it's not like we're ever gonna come back through this level anyway just to get the M tomato. That would be downright nutty.
Oh!
Alright, and this is the happy, happy little campers.
Happy tree friends.
The happy tree friends. Just like Undertale, the happy smiling person is the most demonic of all! Especially with that face.
My face?
The face of a lover. Anyway, I think this is the part where there's finally one enemy that you can eat.
And get something from.
Right.
Is there anything down here?
Nope. But there is a secret on this screen. It's very, very top.
It's right here? Oh,
No,
I thought it might
this
be.
isn't the very, very top.
Well, I was saying doing things.
I
don't know.
Alright.
Kirby
we've got cutters.
Dreamland.
Get a cutter, get a cutter! Don't get the parasol, get the cutter.
Get it.
And keep it out of the level.
It's
Go under the moon. Under the moon!
beyond the moon.
There you go. That's the last secret. Ta-da!
Oh, you should secret, go, Blimey.
Now you notice that the map screen has been like clearing out like a U.
Wonder why it could be. Let's find out.
It's been clearing out for a U.
Oh, a
Bueller.
What's gonna see?
Dun dun dun! There's the old
Fountain of Dreams.
Fountain of Dreams with DDD himself. All right, so
In the middle of the night.
this boss battle.
Oh wait, sorry, that's River of Dreams.
All right, so here's where DDD gets all of his Smash Brothers moves.
this here fight, cool blimey.
A lot of them are.
I always like fighting DDD.
Yeah.
He's a fun boss. He's funny looking too.
That's true.
Bug eyes.
He still looks like a monkey, I think.
Well, that's because of his big mouth.
Right.
I think everything in this game is a monkey. You thought that pit bull was a monkey.
That pit bull is a monkey.
No, it's a pit bull.
No, it's
And
clear.
throws footballs.
He did his up B move. He throws coconuts because he's a monkey. Chad, back me up on this.
He hits you with a hammer. Do monkeys have hammers? Oh, also he turns into a giant blob or blimp.
Yeah, monkeys have hammers in Donkey Kong.
Isn't that Mario that has hammers?
Yeah, but the monkey's in the game. This might take a while because these cutters aren't hitting him for a lot of damage, but they are hitting him. I have to wait around for him to spit out stars.
Yeah, I hate doing that.
Guess I could just do it this way. Like, you know, hit him
Like I did with
consistently.
Mennonite. Instead
Right.
of being all graceful about it.
Well, I was trying to be tricky and like do it the old boomerang way, and it wasn't really
What that trick boomeranged on you.
just die, you stupid penguin.
Just be a good boy and die. Ooh, when you turn into your superpower, the colors slightly change, which has been doing all game, but
All
they're
right.
kind of washed out right now.
Yeah, you're purple if you don't have a power, and you're red if you do. You just noticed that?
No, not just your sprite.
Oh.
And I didn't notice that until you just said it. But I mean the colors of the level, and I was just talking about
Gotcha.
this stage specifically.
Ah. Got him.
Got him!
If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. That is a good point.
Thanks, Animaniacs.
Alright, you get to start level 8.
The Fountain of Dreams.
Whoa, you just broke the fourth wall by walking off the title screen. And DDD's like, don't do it! No, 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 no!
That's why I like DDD.
I do like DDD a lot. He's one of my favorite characters.
Also, he slaps Bowser around in Smash Brothers Brawl.
That's true. He's just a big dork, but he's cute.
No, what have
And
you
he's
done?
like, yay, we fixed dreams. Oh, what? See, he even looks like Donkey Kong. He's like, big eyes.
That's great. That's one of my favorite moments.
All right.
It's where you finally get a little bit of personality from Kirby.
Right. All right, go for it. I just like this music, even though it's just a drum beat. You shoot that circus ball.
I'm doing it. I've beaten this before. A long time ago.
Level 8. There's 2 parts to this fight. I'm going to count them both as different levels, like in terms of switching who's playing. So whoever beats this ball man, the other guy would get the first shot of the next bit. Watch out for stars.
Well, I thought I was right in the middle of them.
I meant the cable channel. Watch out for stars.
Oh.
It's got exposés and all sorts of crap. I don't even know what's on that cable channel. What's on Stars, guys? Is it like crappy movies, or is it like shows about
Everything you
Pawn
just-
Stars? Get it?
Pawn Stars is the actual name of the show.
I know.
It makes you trying to get us to get the joke.
Is Pawn Stars on the Stars network though? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
'Cause I don't have cable. Instead of cable, I make dumb Let's Play videos.
Oh yeah, we should watch them sometime.
Yeah.
Why haven't you told me about your other life?
This is my other life. This is my only life, and this is why life
This is your second life.
No, I don't have a Second Life account.
Hey, you're on Skyrim.
Oh, that's not Second Life.
Wait, Elder Scrolls Online.
There you go.
It's kind of Second Life.
All right, you're
Hey,
up.
you got him.
Oops.
Now what am I gonna do? Poor blimey.
Now here comes
Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Wait,
this.
what?
This guy ends up being a assist trophy in Smash Brothers 4. Did you know that?
Probably at one point in time. Ooh, look at him riding on his cute little thing. He reminds me of my nephew. Con! What's going on?
Stars are blowing you up.
Stars are attacking my star. There's so many stars.
Now we're on the moon.
What is this, Stinko Man?
Pretty much. All right. Here's Waluigi. That's not gonna do anything. No floating at this level. all star rotting.
Oh yeah, I gotta get him when he's...
Yeah, you gotta get his innards.
Gross! Now this is coming back to me.
Yeah. And if you shoot the star at him instead of just jumping into him, I think it does more damage.
How do I shoot the star at him?
A B. You got the star right.
Oh, right.
It's the same as we were doing in the other fight. Star Rod, of course, the weapon of choice in Smash Brothers as well. A weapon of choice.
I do like the star rod a lot. Next to the sword and... Well, the hammer's kind of cheap, but
Right.
one that you can have for a while.
Right, yeah. One of the ones that's not overpowered.
The star rod and the flower rod and the sword.
You mean the lipstick? The one with the flower on the top?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
I also like that big,
that
kind
was
of
dumb.
weird anime sword.
What, the lightsaber?
Not the lightsaber. It's that one. It's not really a sword. It's kind of a
Oh,
giant
like
weird
that
club
thing that, yeah, like the wind. It does the wind. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks like it's from Shulk's game, whatever that is,
Yeah,
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. I don't know what it's actually from.
That's kind of cool. It's pretty much any of the ones that extend your reach are good.
That's true. Especially if you play as a character who doesn't have a big reach.
Like Kirby.
Or Urkel.
Can he do it,
Wait,
folks? Can he?
I think so. I've only been hit once. It was at the very beginning, and it was when I made a stupid mistake.
Can he do it?
Oh my gosh, and the Doodler. Come on, Waluigi, you're not winning this time.
You can do it, Waluigi. You can do it, Waluigi.
Waluigi!
Why hasn't this guy appeared in... Well, I guess he's...
He is. He's
he
an
has
assist
fifth
trophy.
but I mean as a character. But I guess
Because he only has like 5 seconds at the end of this one game. Sir Watts says he looks annoying.
Oh, the gameplay?
Now he's
or
upside down.
How annoying his face looks.
Just an annoying boss fight. Like,
Yeah,
tedious.
he's not too hard. Like, he's not near as hard as,
he's
like...
too high.
It's not near as hard as fighting Dr. Wily's alien form
Well,
or
that's
something
true.
like that. Or
He's
the
not-
Yellow Devil.
Oh my gosh, I hate that guy. Die upside down!
Pretty good. Only
Won't
like...
he die? This looks painful. He's just like, blah, blah, he turns into the flux capacitor.
Hey, he was kind of Count Dracula-ish.
There we go. That's Kirby's Adventure, people.
So let's see what happens.
We
What
blow a
happens?
hole in the moon.
Who is you? You Todd from
From
Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim.
Punched a hole in the moon for me.
Now we will get the real story of why DDD was a jerk. Kirby fought to find the Star Rod. That's all. But King DDD did not mean any harm. Bad dreams had invaded Dreamland. I love kind of the fake parallax scrolling here too.
Yeah, it's
A
nice.
night-
It's like a multi-plane camera.
A nightmare came to the dream spring. Yeah, it's like a puppet show almost. So
Right.
it's try to cause pain to the people. DDD foiled the nightmare. Oh, look how cute. He's like, oh, boo, boo, boo. By hiding the Star Rod from him. DDD helped Kirby beat the nightmare by eating him. And being a canon. Now everyone's dreams will return. Tonight, Dreamland will sleep well. Tonight we're gonna sleep well because it's 11:30 and I've got a cold sore for me. But at least it's a cute ending.
Better than being obtuse. Ending.
True.
Look, all the colors come back to the Dream Fountain,
All the
whereas it
colors
was
come
washed out before.
back to my cheeks. Are you ready for Kirby to wave bye in the cutest way possible? Oh, bye. Oh, he's so cute! Whoa, we're tripping. All right, final thoughts on Kirby other than it has good art design.
It has great art design. Make up a song that goes along with
Is.
this.
No, I was about to start and then I couldn't think of anything.
Kirby, he fights a tree and a painter who's on the roller
If you're going to
skates.
sing with the notes the game gives you.
Kirby is the game that I like, and he
Takashi
blows...
Saito Shigeru Hashiguchi.
Oh,
Don't do this again?
sing lyrics, not the...
Not the names of the people.
Yeah. Don't do,
And the sun
whose line is it
and the
anyway?
moon try to kill you, but why? They're forces of nature. Can they work together or they're dead? Well, now it's time to fight wind. Wind
There's
power.
a cloud right there.
How's this possible? You can't get tornado in this fight. You have to use the high jump. You lied to me, you game. I don't trust you anymore. This guy's not a force of nature.
You didn't have to
he
use a
is.
hammer.
He's the earth guy cause he's in the earth. It's elemental. We had wind. And we had the stars. And now Mennonite is a sword guy. Don't think that's an element at all.
Sword's the fifth
He's so
element.
OP, he's OP, he's OPP. That's what he is, he will kill you. And you'll ban him from SSB. You high jump into DD's face just looks painful.
I used up B.
How can you do a song about Kirby without references to sucking?
What?
This game sucked.
Oh, right.
In the most literal sense, because Kirby sucks things in.
His
But
power is bye-bye.
this game, very easy, but I do like the art design. You are right. Art and the music both. One of the gems of the NES era, I
A
believe.
ton of stars in this game. Like, stars are all over the place in this game.
Well, that's all over the place in Kirby in general. So, as Kirby says bye-bye there, we will also say bye-bye. So thanks for watching, everyone.